What up, Wargamers? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Stos, and today I have Nick with me.
Back again.
Back again, hell yeah. And we are back for another game of Warhammer Fantasy, 6th edition. That's right, we're back for another one of the King of Editions.
Yes.
And today it is going to be 2,000 points of the Orcs and Goblins versus...
Vampire counts. Hopefully I can, get one back for the other day.
Indeed.
We'll see. Maybe put in a better showing at least.
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. So yeah, Nick's having a crack at generaling the freshly painted vampire counts. They've had a game to gain some power, and so hopefully they'll just keep on throwing that out there.
Yeah, well, they did very well last time.
That they did. If you've seen our previous game with the vampires versus the dwarves, no spoilers, but vampires had a good showing. Let's
a decent showing.
Let's put it that way.
We'll say a decent showing.
Decent. I am taking a Black Orc War Boss fighty general, so giving myself some leadership 9 aura against all of the spooky fear of the vampires. Indeed. And you're going a slightly different build on the vampire.
Yeah, so I've gone slightly more bloodline related,
Super cool.
Should have some interesting abilities, maybe some things to help me to roll slightly better with my general.
Indeed.
Who says I'm going to buck the trend today?
Indeed. We don't want to completely break the mold here.
No.
But yes, we will have a look at all of that in a minute. Now, if you are interested in coming in and having a game with me on the channel, and you live near Brisbane, Australia, / you want to travel, hit me up on the Rogue Element Gaming Facebook page. Links in the description, and we'll get something sorted out. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to do the usual YouTube things, guys. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. All of these little things just continues to help the growth of this channel. So if you want to be a part of this little channel as we grow all the way to glory, think about doing those things.
Just do it.
Just do it.
You want to. Right? Just, get it out of the way right now.
No, just click it. Boom. Bam!
There we go.
Nice, thanks guys.
Nailed it.
If you want to support the channel, if you want to go the extra mile and be an absolute boss and support what we're doing here, consider becoming a channel member. You hit the join button underneath the video and it'll take you to another page where you can have a look at the different tiers that you can use to support us here. Hitting the join button doesn't lock you into anything, it just will take you somewhere to give you some information. Now, speaking of new channel members, I've got a new one to shout out. Yeah. What a champion. So, coming in at core choice membership, we have Josie Green. Josie?
We're not sure.
Not 100%, but I gave it a red hot go. Gave it a red hot go there for you, Josie. So mate, thank you so much. Thank you so much for deciding to support the channel. It's because of bosses like Josie that you guys get to keep seeing these videos, get to keep seeing me, expand the equipment, the terrain, and all the cool stuff that we want to see here to keep this fresh.
Just make it all look mwah.
Exactly, a bit of that chef's kiss, yep, the exploding asshole. Right?
Yeah, right.
So, if you want to support, guys, that's the way to do it. But without any further ado, let's have a look at the armies, we'll have a look at the table, and then we will get this underway. And here we have my 2,000 point list of the Orcs and Goblins for today's game. So, starting out with the general, we are being led by Gorfang Iron Tusk, a Black Orc War Boss. He is going to be armed with Bash's Big Axe Abashin. He has heavy armor and the Iron Skin Shield, which gives him a 4+ ward save, and Bash's Big Axe Abashin is just 2+ strength. Puts him up to strength 7 with a 4+ ward and 4+ armor save. Not too shabby, the big boy leading the horde. Coming to his 2 IC, we have Big Boss Zog, the Battle Standard Bearer. He has just the usual setup, Drog's Dead Art Armor for the 1+ armor save, and the Sword of Might, giving him +1 strength. For the final hero, we have Little Night Goblin Shaman Zaggedy. He's been upgraded to a level 2 Shaman, and he is just rocking 2 Dispel Scrolls for this game, just to hold back some of that dark necromantic magic. All right, moving into the core, we have 5 Goblin Wolf Riders with spears, shields, and a musician. 25 Night Goblins, spears, shields, full command, and 3 Night Goblin Fanatics. We've got 20 Orc Boys with extra hand weapons, light armor, full command. 19 Orc Biggins with choppers and shields, light armor, full command. Moving into the special slots, we have 19 Black Orcs, choppers and shields, heavy armor, full command, and Nog's Banner of Butchery, giving the whole unit a +1 attack for the game. For one turn, one game. We've got 2 Orc Boar Chariots, the double pig wagon, and both of them have an extra orc hiding in there somewhere. Coming into the artillery slots, we have a Goblin Rock Lobber. Into the rear, we have a Goblin Doom Diver. And then lastly, yeah, they're back again, a unit of 6 Trolls. Heck yeah, let's see if they can overcome their stupidity this game. We'll see. But that is it. That is it. I'm taking, the Fighty General for Leadership 9 Aura, a single Shaman with some Dispel Scrolls just to see if we can hold back a little bit of magic. So going Fighty with magic defense. But that is it. That is the 2,000 point list of the Orcs and Goblins. And here we have Nick's 2,000 point list of the Blood Dragon vampire counts. All right, Nick, take us through it, mate.
Okay, starting off with my Blood Dragon vampire lord, Dragislav.
Yes.
Who's kitted out a little bit differently today. So he's got Red Fury, Heart Piercing, Strength of Steel, and a Ring of Night, and is also a level 3 wizard.
Very nice. Yep. He comes stock with the full plate armor. We gave him a shield as well. His abilities allow him to re-roll. It gives him hatred, so re-roll hits in the first round of combat. He gets +1 attack and +1 strength on charge. Spicy.
Yep. So then moving on to Gregory, the Necromancer. He's a level 2 with a Power Familiar.
Very good, which just allows him to generate an extra power dice.
Then moving on, we've got the next Necromancer, who is also a level 2 wizard and has the book, or we're flavouring it as the Staff of Arcan.
Indeed, very nice, which has the bound spell of Van Hell's Dance Macabre in it.
Excellent.
Very nice.
Moving on to core. Starting off, we've got 25 skeletons with hand weapons, shields, light armor, and full command.
Very nice. The Skelly Boys.
We have 29 zombies with a standard and musician.
Very good. The Rotting Boys.
Moving on, we've got a small group of 10 ghouls.
Very good.
And another small group of 7 ghouls.
Indeed.
Hopefully I can get them into the fray. Then moving on, for our final core choice, we've got 5 dire wolves that also have a doom wolf in the pack.
Very nice, which is their champion style thing.
Excellent. For my special choices, I have 23 Graveguard with hand weapon, shields, and heavy armor. They have the Banner of Doom and full command.
Very nice. Banner of Doom, giving them a 5-up ward save against all missile attacks, magical or otherwise.
Moving on, we've got the 3 Fellbats.
Very good.
And finally, the 6 Black Knights that have barding and full command.
Very nice. The Night Boys, the once noble champions of old, risen to do a vampire's dark bidding. Very cool, very cool. Fun to see some bloodlines coming out on the vampire, the bloodline powers.
Keen to see how that plays out.
Indeed, indeed. But that is it. That is the 2,000 points of the vampire counts. Rolling up the spells for the Orcs and Goblins for little Shaman Zaggity. And he'll be rolling 2 spells on the little War, for he is a level 2. Yeah! I get Edbutt, and Brain Burster. Intriguing. Both of those spells are quite good. You know what? I'll keep I'll keep Edbutt, and I'll switch out Brainburster for Gaze of Mork, because he's going to I'll have access to 4 dice total throughout my magic phase, being a level 2 with the 2 base. You know, I can throw 3 dice max at one spell, so maybe it's something like Edbutt, and then try and go for a cheeky 5-up on Gaze of Mork on a single dice. That's my thinking anyway, but there it is. That is the 2 spells for the Orcs and Goblins. All right, rolling up the spells for the dark necromancers and vampire. For the vampire counts, who are we starting with, sir?
Let's start with Dragislav. Let's start with the big boy.
Very good.
See what he gets.
Rolling 3 spells. Ooh, so far we have Gaze of Nagash and 2 Hellish Vigors, so you can re-roll one of the Hellish Vigors, sir.
Excellent.
All right, well that's it. They're
that's
locked
what
in.
I get.
Okay, so Gaze of Nagash, Hellish Vigor, and an Invocation for the big boy.
And not too disappointed with that. I would have loved Curse of Years.
Indeed.
Hey, that's what you get.
Going next with Grigori.
Grigori.
All right, Hand of Dust and Invocation.
Yeah, we spoke about this before.
Indeed.
That was kind of the one I probably didn't want, but hey.
Is pretty situational.
It's, we'll see.
Indeed, and then for Kaiser Blackhand. Getting a 5, getting the Van Hells, and another Hellish Vigor.
Which I'll probably sub out for
Invocation.
Definitely.
Yeah, you want everybody to have Invocation.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
I want to be Raisin Zombies.
Indeed, no Curse of Years.
I know, that's a bit sad.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
But you got everything else. So there it is. There are the spells for the vampire counts. And here we are, all set up and deployed for this battle between the Greenskins and the Spooky Boys. That's right. All right, and so the basic kind of narrative that we have going on here today is this Blood Dragon Knight, Dragislav Von Curze, is seeking a great challenge, you know, the ultimate challenge of the Blood Dragon bloodline, and that is to find a great dragon to slay and drink from to potentially lose the curse of the thirst, as their great-grandsire once did, or so goes the legend. And he has heard tell of vampire sightings in the Badlands. And so he has marched his host of the dead from Sylvania, through the mountains in secret, you know, slowly raising dead as he's been going, until he has gotten to the edge of the Badlands, coming out of, you know, the Dwarven Mountains in secret. And as he has come to start entering the Badlands, he has encountered an Orc and Goblin host on their way to get to, basically to go out raiding into the Dwarven realms and the realms of men. And, you know, Orcs and Goblins not being particularly keen on killing dead things, because, you know, they don't scream, they don't bleed, they don't do anything fun, they just silently die, and that's no fun.
No fun.
No fun. Killing the dead is boring, except for spicy vampires, but the rest is a bit meh. So this Orc and Goblin horde, led by Gorfang Iron Tusk, is attempting to just smash straight through them and pass out the other side so they can go and get some fun crumpin', because this is not deemed good enough. So that's basically it, you know, the vampires coming into the Badlands to find a great dragon to slay, and the Orcs are trying to drive straight through them because they did not deem them a worthy fight.
Boring bones.
Exactly. Now that does lead into the scenario. We rolled up a scenario today and we got the breakthrough scenario. And the Orcs are the attackers and the Vamps are the defenders. So the breakthrough scenario works like this. We have the usual 12-inch forward deployment zone, but 12 inches from the side, so quite a restricted little deployment zone. And the objective is for the attacker to, by the end of the game, get 1/3 of their points into the enemy's deployment zone, the defender's deployment zone. And that is the only win condition. You know, if I fail to do that, it's a victory for the defenders. If I do it, it's a victory for me. So there's no kill points, no banners, no nothing. It is just about, can the vampires hold us from smashing through their lines, because, you know, vampires are also arrogant. They don't want to just let me just drive straight through them. They're like, no, we'll kill them on the way.
You're not going to get through my lines.
Exactly.
You are not going to get through. No.
Quiet. And we are just trying to smash on in. So we do play this, or at least I play this as it's not the remaining points of the unit, it's the original point cost, because it's already pretty hard to be able to just smash through and get into the deployment zone.
Yep.
But it's even harder if, by the time you get there, you've got half a unit and it still has to equal a third of your total points cost. So it's somewhere around 600 points.
Yeah, at that point, if you'd lost half your army, you'd
you'd
have to get almost everyone there.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So characters don't count, monsters don't count, and fleeing units don't count. So big blocks of infantry, trolls, that kind of stuff, chariots, all of that can count. So that's where I need to get deep into the vampire lines. So that's the scenario. Let's have a look at the table and how we generated the terrain. We again did the generate terrain pieces from the back of the book in the badlands section. We rolled off to see who had generated a terrain piece first, rolled 2d6 on the chart, and then split the table into six chunks, 6 2-foot chunks, placed it there, and then scattered it with 2d6. So that, there's a bit of agency, but also a bit of random. And this is what we ended up with. So I got a hill, huzzah, a hill, and I put it in the middle chunk and it's scattered back to here. We got a ruin, which you can see, in ages past at this point of the Badlands, because this is still kind of one of the entry points into the Badlands.
Border princes.
Exactly. A little estate.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's been here for a while and dilapidated for ages past. We have a ravine over the center there. So that is just difficult terrain running through it. Otherwise, anything that is not that central position is just open ground. This whole thing is essentially difficult terrain, or crossing the pieces is difficult terrain. We got a fen, which is this bubbling, awful little swampy place.
Only water for miles around.
Indeed, and it is fetid. And we got a couple of little woods as well, the grossest, oldest of woods. And that's pretty much it. The piece back in the corner there is just set dressing, as are the extra little rocks that are, placed around up in the corners of stuff, just to make it look nice. So that's it. That's the terrain. Let's have a look at deployment. So on Orc and Goblin side, in the far flank, over in one of these scrubby little woods, we have the Rock Lobber. We got the Goblin Wolf Riders and one of the Boar Chariots. Over here, we've got boys just at the front of the hill here, boys with the double hand weapons. Back behind them is the Goblin Doom Diver, nooked in behind the difficult terrain, which are these little rock spires at the edge of the hill. We've got, across the front line, Night Goblins with the Shaman Zaggedy, Trolls and another chariot on the far flank. And then in the second wave are the Black Orcs with the Black Orc War Boss, the Biggins with the Battle Standard Bearer. And that is the Orc and Goblin lines. Nick, can you take me through the dead deployment zone, please?
Yes, absolutely. I feel like I've been caught out of position somewhat again. This is part and parcel with my deployment abilities, but we start with my large group of ghouls.
Very good.
Then we move on to my skeletons. We've got the Black Knights chilling behind them. Graveguard in the middle, bats next to them, we've got zombies, direwolves sort of in a thin path, get them around the zombies at the start, but I might change that depending. And then the little group of ghouls on my right flank.
Very good.
Reasonably spread out. I might have to do some shifting around. We'll see how the battle progresses.
Indeed, indeed. So, yes, this is deployment, this is the battlefield, and that was the narrative. All that is left is to roll for first turn. Are you ready, Nick?
I am ready.
Excellent, sir. So, the vampires did finish deploying first, so they will be getting the +1 to the roll-off. All right, Nick. Good luck and Godspeed! Ah, yes, he takes it with a 6. A 7 to 4. Very good, sir. Would you like to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
I thought you would. So, we will be coming back with Vampire Counts, turn 1. Vampire counts turn 1. Movement phase, no charges to declare because turn 1. So, this is where everything is now, and it's fanatic time again. Here we are. Oh yes, the bats have flown forward, getting danger close to these here night goblins, and so the fanatics must be unleashed.
Get them out early, I say.
Oh, mate, it makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Boo! But absolutely. All right, so I'll just send the first one from like this corner. I don't know, basically going out to the left as much as I can while keeping it at 8 inches. Basically, we're going to go ever so slightly off center, but remaining at 8. So we need to roll an 8 to hit those bats. Yeah! 7, no, a 6. So we'll be at 2 inches back. Landing right here, very good. The next one, we'll just, go on a straight line, coming next to his friend, but without touching him. And again, needing an 8. Ha! Oh yes,
there we go.
A 9, excellent. So it will hit the front of the bats and then go an inch out behind. Lovely, that's what we're looking for. Now, no madcap mushrooms this game, so just D6, strength 5 hits to these bats. Ooh, for 3. Not as good as it could have been. Toughness 3 bats. Strength 5 spinning ball of fanatic. Killing on 2s. Very good.
Is that
1.5 bats? They've got
1.5 bats.
2 wounds each.
Alright.
Very good. Makes sense. Very good. 1 wound remaining on that boy. That's gonna need a big dice now to get to one of those boys. I wouldn't mind killing another bat. Or do I just send it out yonder into the great unknown?
Just a lone fanatic spinning in a field.
Just a lone boy. I'll try. I'll try and go for the bats. I'm basically just going to send him on a line. The shortest point, I'll measure it out, but the shortest point to get to one of these boys that's not hitting a fanatic. And we'll measure it up afterwards. All right, so I think it would be going towards this corner, but going past him from whatever point. But anyway, we need to see probably a 9, maybe a 10. Give me big! 5 ain't going to do it. All right, we'll get him placed. Ending up right here, just a little bit behind his mate. You failed me, buddy. But there we go. One of them got a bit distance out towards the enemy lines. The other 2 stifling my movement. Boo! But such is life. So now we go back to our regular programming, our regular part of the movement phase. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, Nick, give us your movement phase wrap up, please, sir.
Alright, so I'm kind of just trying to consolidate my infantry, which has sort of slowed me down a little bit, but I've wheeled the zombies right around, and I'm sort of trying to reform a bit closer to the center to hold the line.
Very good.
I push my small ghouls up through the woods, just in the outskirts. The wolves have pushed up, ready to, I don't know,
Charge
support,
across the swamp?
Charge across the swamp, charge around the swamp, we'll see. Then over here we've got the ghouls that have pushed up onto the flank, the black knights that have pushed up behind. So just basically, trying to like consolidate more over to the left, as the deployment had sort of caught me out a little bit. But
Indeed,
bats pushed up to release the fanatics.
Of course.
Yep.
So yes, I did a little bit of a refused flank here by kind of stacking up everything on my right side.
I was unprepared.
Indeed. I did. I won the roll off for who deployed first, and Nick deployed first. So he was, I got to react to how he deployed, and so as things happened, I just stacked up over here, and he's had to now, in the movement phase, react to this. So
giving him a few valuable inches closer to my deployment zone.
Hell yeah. Which is where the orcs need to get. We just need to smash through to some fun fights and not this bull honky. All right, sweet. That's the movement phase done. We go into the first vampire phase.
Excellent.
The magic phase, yes.
Okay.
Build your power pool for the viewers, please, Nick.
All right, so we've got 2 base, then 2 for Dragislav.
Very good.
Seeing as he's the Blood Knight, he gets -1 even though he's the level 3.
Indeed.
We've got Grigory, who with the power.
The power familiar,
which gives me the extra, so that's 3 from him, and then the final necromancer, I keep forgetting this
Kaiser.
one. Kaiser, that's it. Kaiser, who just gives me the 2. So that's 9 in total.
Very good, sir. And I will be getting the 2 base for being in the old world, and 1 for my level 2 shaman. So it's 3 dice to 9. I can hopefully stop 1 spell a phase. All right, Nick, what would you like to start with, sir?
I think I might start with a Gaze of Nagash.
Ooh, Gaze of Nagash.
I'm just going to go straight into the Orc boys.
Into
there.
the boys.
Yeah.
Very good. And this does 2d6 strength 4 hits at a 24-inch range. And what do you need to get this off, Nick?
I need 8+. So
8+?
I'm going to use 3 dice.
Very good. All right, sir. First spell. How do we do? Ooh, you get it strong.
It on a 13.
A 13. Gross. 2d6 strength 4 hits. Kind of have to let you have it. Take it, it's yours.
Excellent, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, not at all. All right, 2d6 strength 4 hits coming in. Oh, 9. Gross. All right, it's above average. Lovely.
All right.
All right, strength 4, toughness 4, 4s to kill. Looks like
pretty good.
Looks like a bunch. You only missed 3? Oh, Jesus. That is 6 of them. Brrr. So the dark, red blood gaze just comes out, raking the front of the unit and just fries and broils 6 orc boys.
Oof.
Oh, hide. Big
Good
deeps.
start, Dragislav. You are a boss magician.
Big deeps.
You started off last game with a big spell. Now we start with this.
He's doing it again.
My gosh.
All right,
Dragislav.
that will be a panic check for them at the end of the phase.
Excellent.
Very good. What is next, sir?
I'm going to go with Van Hell's Dance Macabre.
Very good.
And I am going to do... Yeah, I'll use my bound spell. So,
Very good. We're using the bound spell from the Book of Arcane.
on the zombies.
On the zombies, you can have it.
Excellent. All right, well, they get to move 8 forward.
Indeed, 8-inch move. And there they are, after they are, called from Kaiser to Zhum. They were within 18 inches, right? Beautiful, they were in range, no problem.
So.
That's all good. What's next?
Let me go. I'm going to go the Invocation of Nehek now. Definitely. I'm going to try the 7 up, and I'll use 3 dice.
All right, who's casting
Invocation
it?
of Nehek, it will be Dragislav on to the Skellies.
Dragislav on the Skellies. 3 dice, looking for a 7. Getting it
On a 9.
On a 9, I will attempt to oppose it with my 3 dice. Yeah! And I do with a double 6.
Absolutely you do.
Yeah, boy.
Excellent. Alright, well, then in that case, same thing, but with Kaiser on the unit of Skellies.
Very good. Getting it. Yeah,
On a 10.
On a 10. Lovely. So you're getting 2d6 skeletons, eh?
Yes.
You will see the first of my dispel scrolls, sir.
Okay. All right.
Indeed.
Eat the scroll. I'll take that.
Indeed, sir. So that's the end of the phase. That means a panic check for these boys. Now they are in range of the general, so we have a leadership 9 panic check. They are all right.
They're all right.
They don't mind. They didn't like those boys anyway. They owed them money. All right. There's no shooting phase, so that's the turn done. But not too shabby, mate. Yeah, you popped the fanatics. You killed 6 boys.
I'll take it. I'm happy with that.
Indeed, and you got the zombies back in line.
And I got them into the line.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful, mate. But that is it. That is the end of Vampire Counts. Turn 1. Orcs and Goblins. Turn 1. Animosity. Here we go. The most exciting step for the Orcs and Goblins. Let's get it going. We've got Wolf Riders on the flank. They're all right. Excellent. The boys? They're okay. The Goblins out the front. Loving it. The Biggins. Loving it. Excellent. Everyone's working good on the first turn. We're working together.
Nice.
We've got a stupidity check for these trolls. Leadership 9. They are stupid. That's not good.
That's bad.
That's very bad. All right, well, they'll just be trundling half their movement forward. That's going to stifle me. Lame. God damn it, trolls. God damn it. Ooh. Trolls.
The general just yelling at them and then just...
Yeah. They'll walk forward a bit, take a dump, eat some dirt. God damn it.
Scratch an armpit.
Indeed. All right, very good. So that's all of my start of turn stuff done. Let's go to declare charges, and I am going to declare one. I'm going to declare these boys into those fell bats.
Yeah.
Now, they are undead, so they have to hold.
Yep.
So I need to pass a leadership check to be able to do said charge. Can we do it? Leadership 9? They failed! God damn it! Oh, that's... Oh boy. All right. Fear is already taking its toll, even though I have leadership 9. Wow, this is a bad start. This is a bad start. Okay, that's all right. That's just fine. Okay, so any more charges? I think the Night Goblins are in. I don't think so. They would have to wheel to there. So no more charges. Oh man, God, that's so annoying. All right, that brings us to remaining... No, wait. Compulsory moves. It's fanatic time, people. It's fanatic time. But let's start with this one here. We're going 2d6 in a random direction. Doubles are dead. So if I roll a double, the fanatic's dead. Help me remember, Nick, because I always forget.
I will. I'll try. I'll do my best.
And if I hit any piece of terrain, also dead. So where's this first one going? Through into the... Oh... Actually, you know what? I want to start with this one so that maybe he's out of the way and into your lines before these ones start hopefully going that way too. You! Ha! Oh!
7 inches.
Back. Ending up right here. Not touching the fell bats. Unfortunately, you went the wrong way, mate. God damn it. That one was... Oh. All right, this one. Through the bats. Into the yonder, please. Straight back 9 inches.
No.
Oh boy. Let's have a look at this. All right, so he does thread the needle straight between the units and slams right into the difficult terrain that is this rock. And just splats, becomes a green and red smear. Just whoosh over that rock.
Fanatic smear.
Indeed. Very good. We've got one left. Come on, mate. One of you has to do something good for me. Into the bats, please. Ha! Yeah, that'll do it. There we go. 9 inches. We'll get it measured and then we'll place him. Ending up right out there. He's hit the bats. He's gone all the way through 9 inches to the back lines. One of them got it right. Well done, mate. Doing D6 strength 5 hits to those bats. A big one. Oh, we're probably wiping the bats here, ladies and gentlemen. 2, 4, 6 on 2s. Sure enough, the bats are turned into a puff of death.
Some tattered flaps of skin.
And blown away on the wind. Excellent. Hey, one of them did the job. Love that.
Nice.
Love that. Well done. Well done, boys. Cool. So that is all. That was the compulsory step done. I suppose technically these guys trundle forward in the compulsory step, but I'll just make sure I move them first and then everything else. So we move on to remaining moves. This is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, so on my left flank, the Wolf Riders have rushed forward, being slowly brought up the rear by the chariot. These Orc boys failed their fear check, so just sitting here grumbling and pooping a little. The Night Goblins and Black Orcs marched their 8 inches forward. The Biggins moved as far forward as they could, though they're being blocked in by these trolls. Goddamn stupid trolls. And the chariot has just nooked in the side here beside the ruins of the old villa. And that's it. That's the movement phase done. That brings us to the first shooting phase. No, sorry, magic phase. I already thought about this. It's the magic phase. We have one wizard. He's a level 2, so I get 2 base and 2 for little Zaggedy. And you're getting 6?
Yep, 2 base.
Yep.
And then 2 for Dragislav and 1 each for my 2 level 2 wizards.
Beautiful, yes. So it is 4 dice to 6. Less good. Well, look, I'm just going to start with the big kahuna. Yeah, I'm going to put 3 dice from Zaggedy. I'm going to do an Edbutt into Grigori. So 3 dice. I need a 7+. Let's see it. I do get it, sir, but on a 10.
Alright, I will spend 4 dice to try and dispel this.
Very good. I need to see a double 1 here, Nick.
Yeah, hopefully not. Let's not repeat the curse.
Oh, yeah, you dispel it with authority. Very good. And I'll throw a 1 dice Gaze of Mork, needing a 5 up into the Grave Guard. 5 up. I do not get it. Very good. The magic phase is done, and so it shall be for the rest of the game. All right, we move into the shooting phase. I've already picked my targets and guessed my ranges. The Goblin Doom Diver is targeting the Knights, and the Rock Lobber is targeting the Grave Guard. We need to smash the Whites before they get to us. So here we go. Let's start with the Doom Diver, sir, and I have guessed 27 inches towards the Standard Bearer.
Excellent.
Ooh, I have undershot. I am landing right there currently. Not ideal. You want to mark it with the dice for me there, Nick?
Yes, I will indeed. Wow.
All right. Not good. Not great. I need a 4-inch scatter straight that way. Ha! 4 inches back. I do get to re-roll the scatter dice for my flappy little goblin wings. So, he's currently seeing that he's going to be landing short, and he starts flapping. Flapping and... direct hit. Lands right here. And kasplat. I know there's no template for a Doom Diver, mate.
Sorry.
It's got to be exact. So, boom, blat, he's dead. Good try, mate. Good try. All right, let's come over to the Rock Lobber. Undershot egregiously there. Let's see how I did over this side. I have said 34 inches towards the center mass of the Grave Guard. Ooh, good. Not bad. I have landed it right here on this boy. Excellent. Got my ranges a little better on that one. Let's see if we can keep it there, people. We need to see that direct hit. Ha! I get it!
Ooh,
amazing! Amazing!
Damn.
A big swing. All right. We'll be back with how many of these Whites are getting splintered. All right, we have 5 fully covered by the template, 1 of which who is under the dot, and we have 10 being clipped. 1 is Dragislav, and 1 is the unit champion. All right, so let's start with Dragislav. Is he in the hit pool? He is. 2 up, lookout saves. Lookout, sir. Oh, that's exceptionally bad. All right, Dragislav is in the hit pool. Oh, boy. Oh, gosh. Is the champion in the hit pool? He is. Look out, sir. Oh, this feels very familiar. Okay.
Oh, no.
He's in there too. Oh, boy. Okay. And then how many of the other boys are in the hit pool? On 4s. Get in the pool, boys. The water's fine. Oh, yeah. 3. It's below average, but that's all right. I guess putting those in there, it's all right. All right, so that's a lot of things in the hit pool. It's a lot of things.
Yeah.
So we'll start with the guy that's under the dot on a 2 up. Bomb. That's a 1. Very good. Very good.
Somehow.
But the rest of the regular boys on 4s, because strength 4, Rock Lobber, and toughness 4, Grave Guard. Only 3 in the end. Okay. The unit champion on a 4+. Nope. And
really the all-important.
Indeed. Dragislav.
Let's see a 1
on a
or
5+. On a 5+, mate. On a 5+. Oh, he's wounded.
Jeez.
Oh my god. So bad. Oh god. Okay, all right, sir. So you've got 5 up ward saves across the board here.
Okay.
So who do you want to do first? Do you want to do Dragislav?
No. We'll do the other guys first.
All right, 5 up ward saves from the Banner of Doom. 3 of them, sir. Oh, the banner saves 2. Amazing. So 1 white gets splintered by the rock as it comes sailing out of the Badlands and goosh. And then Dragislav on a 5 up, sir. This is excessively important.
Please. Let me see it. No.
Oh
no.
He's failed it.
Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dragislav has failed it. It does D6 wounds. D6 wounds. He is a 4-wound vampire lord.
It's a 50-50 chance.
It's a 50-50.
The game is over on this roll.
Indeed.
Let's see it, folks. Wish low. I think we all would like to see this low.
Yeah, honestly, I don't want to see the game end here, because otherwise we're probably just going to re-rack. And that's going to take a lot of time. So, let's have the game continue. But it's still, how many wounds is he losing? Okay, the rock comes sailing in, it slams into the unit, and a couple of pieces come slamming into Dragislav, getting past the ring of night, and he's
he
alive!
lives.
He's alive with a single wound remaining. That's spicy. Holy
That just
crap.
makes all of those headbutts way more nerve-wracking.
Indeed, mate. Holy
my gosh.
crap. Wow, what a swing. So he's down to 1 wound remaining, sir. Oh, the Blood Dragon Vampire Lord smashed by a rock. Brutal. Oh, God. Okay, that was ridiculous.
Oh
Look,
no.
I'm super glad that he's still alive. But even on 1 wound, he's frail. He's fragile. That's
absolutely
brutal. All right, well, wow, what a shooting phase. Whew. Whew. Not very good. The max levels of spice.
Yeah.
Oh, my butt. All right, but that's it. There's no combat phase, so that is it. What a turn. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins. Turn 1. Vampire counts. Turn 2. Can he keep his general safe for the rest of the game? Oh boy. What a ridiculous turn of events. So, no charges to declare?
No.
No charges. Very good, sir. All right, this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, Nick, give us your movement phase wrap up, mate.
Okay, so we'll start over here. I push the ghouls far out on the wing. Maybe I can get around these dogs or something. We'll see.
Indeed.
I just repositioned my wolves because they were in a really silly position.
Yeah, facing into the
Facing
swamps.
into the swamps. Yeah, recovering from some silly decisions. I just shunted my zombies forward.
Yes.
Trying to not get too close to the fanatic.
But still pretty close.
Pretty close. Yeah, well,
Just gotta hope they come back to me.
Exactly. And same, I just sort of pushed the line forward and moved the knights up. They were out of range, so they could only just move. They couldn't march.
Indeed.
Then the ghouls, I've shifted over into the ruins, out of sight of the chariot. Ready to do some dastardly deeds. Probably sniffing around the ruins, seeing if they can find any meat.
Yes, any corpses? Perhaps some marrow to chew?
Yes.
Very good, sir. That brings us on to another magic phase, another vampire phase. You've still got your 9.
I do.
I've still got my 3 little dice of please don't hurt me. All right, sir. What are we starting with?
Well, yeah, I was pretty devastated about that rock until I remembered just moments before we started filming again. My invocation of Nehek can heal my guy.
Indeed.
So-
We can heal old Vamp back up. Heck yeah.
So-
All is not lost.
Grigori
Gregory?
looks over at the, just shredded vampire, one arm hanging way low.
Indeed, his jaw hanging by a thread.
Looks a bit more like a white with a face like that. All right, let's heal this guy. 3 dice. I need a 7-up.
Looking for the 7-up. How many dice? How many wounds does this give you back?
2.
2 wounds. All right, sir. Good luck.
And I get it on a 7.
You get it on a 7.
Do you want to?
Do I want to let you heal your
want to
boy?
let me heal my boy?
I'll be honest, I don't. I'm gonna stop it. Ha! And I do.
Yes, you do.
Very good.
All right.
Try again.
I'm gonna do the same with
Kaiser.
Kaiser. Yeah, he's looking across, being like, Grigori, no. So.
Again, needing a 7 on
Needing
that
a 7.
3d6. Oh, irresistible force.
Irresistible force.
Look at that. Yeah.
I needed that. I really needed that.
You
Oh my
did,
gosh.
mate. All right, putting him back up to 3 wounds remaining.
Boom. All right.
Very nice. Very nice.
The game.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, and you still got 3 dice left, sir.
Sweet.
What's going on?
I am going to cast Invocation of Nehek to reinforce my skeleton units.
On the skeletons from Dragislav.
For the 7-up, 3 dice.
Very good, sir.
And I get it on
A 10.
10.
Will we see my second scroll here to stop the raising of the dead? 2d6 skeletons. Yeah, you'll see my second scroll at this point, sir.
Cool.
Ba-bam, no more scrolls.
Alrighty, and... Alright, so I don't think I'm going to be within range here, but it's the only one that I really want to use this on, so I'm going to use my bound staff to cast the Van Hell's Dance Macabre on the direwolves.
Very
Again,
good.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be in here, but we shall see.
18 inches, do they get in range?
Oh, it's going to be close. No.
No.
By the barest.
Ah, just out.
Just out. That's alright, that's alright.
Okay. Alright, well, that's that.
Yep.
So that's magic phase done.
Wasn't the biggest magic phase, but I'll take it.
Indeed, look, you've sapped both of my Dispel scrolls. You did get your general
I got
out
my
of Death's Door, which was such a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, at that point, a single miscast could have just killed him. So, and, you know, he wasn't able to get into combat anymore against anything significant because he was too close to death. And vampires are everything to the vampire counts.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Very good, very good. But that is it. That is the end of Vampire Counts. Turn 2. Orcs and Goblins. Turn 2. Can the rabble stay ruly and less un? Okay, animosity. Here we go, baby. We need everything to go right this turn for things to come off. Wolf Riders? They're all good. Night Goblins. Oh, they are getting quelled by the Black Orcs. No, they are squabbling. No. All right, what happens? So on anything other than a 6, they're sitting there squabbling. Okay, they're going to be squabbling. God damn you, Night Goblins. They decided to have a punch-up right now. Right now.
Do you want to charge those grave guard? No, not me. You go in the front line.
They started just shoving each other and punching on. Balls. The boys. Very good.
Yes.
The biggins, the big boys. Oh, they fail. Black Orcs start scowling, grumbling, being like, don't you do it. Yeah, very good. They're okay.
Good.
The stupid trolls. They've figured out what's happening. Good. It's just, there we go. Squabbling.
The worst unit to get
Squabbling, god damn it. Very good. So that is all of my start of turn things. It is time for declare charges, which is going to need a lot of fear checks. So let's see if the goblins and orcs can get their nerve and get done what needs to be done. So we are going to send. We're going Wolf Riders into the dire wolves. We're going to go. Interesting. Do I declare and then do I take the fear check immediately, or do I declare everything and then take checks? I'm going to do it like that. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. We're going Wolf Riders into the dire wolves. We're going to go. What is this?
Chariot.
Thank you. The boar chariot into the ghouls. Got some squabbling douchebags. We're going to go trolls into the skeletons, because I think straight ahead that's maybe 12 inches. So yes, doing that. And we're going to go chariot into the knights. That I think is everything. So there's only one. So I'll do my fear checks first, and then you can do your one charge reaction.
Cool.
So let's see. Can the boys keep their nerve? We've got leadership 6 here for these night goblins. Aha! They're doing it.
Oh.
Amazing. We've got leadership 7 for this orc boar chariot. 10. No, he fears them. No luck here.
Excellent.
The trolls don't need to test because they also cause fear, so they're just going in. Leadership 9 for this chariot. Yeah. Yes. Very good. Excellent. So everything needs to hold because they're all undead. They would have got to do a charge reaction. So that is declare charges done. It's time for compulsories. We're back to Fanatic Land, people. Here we go. I need both of these to just go slamming through your ranks. Straight through the whites would be lovely. Let's go this first one here.
Back we go.
Hurrah!
No!
Straight into them. Amazing.
Yep.
4 inches will hit them and then pop out an inch like there. Landing right there. Amazing. Hitting the very big priority target. So doing D6 strength 5 hits. Ha! Ah, just the 2. Wounding / killing on 3s. Ha! 2 of them, sir.
Blah, blah.
Bam, bam. Now I wonder, it's damage allocated as shooting, but it's not shooting. I think it's just allocated as shooting. It's not, you wouldn't get the ward save against it because this isn't a shooting attack.
It's not. No, it's not a ranged weapon.
Lovely.
Nope.
Only 2 whites though. That's a bit sad.
Take it.
Couple of whites. All right, you straight into the whites. Ha! Oh, 9 inches back, back into here, into danger land. Landing right here, spicy. this is definitely not good for me. But oh well, one of them made it. 2 damage though. Bit sad. Bit sad. All right, that's the compulsory movement done. We go on to remaining moves. So this is where everything is now. And this is where everything ends up. All right, this chariot's still here because he's scared. They're just sitting over here quavering about some goddamn ghouls. The bravest of goblins made their charge into the slavering dire wolves. The trolls made their charge. The chariot made their charge. Goddamn goblins are still fighting, so we just stayed here in the middle. These guys moved up a bit to, basically just threaten this position so that if they want to come, I'll go for them, but we're not marching all the way into it. Biggins moved up to support. That's about it. My little shaman zipped back onto the hill so he can see over the top of what's happening at this point. And that is it. That is where we are at. So yeah, there it is. We're ready to cast spells. We're going into the magic phase. And I've got my 4 dice. I do forget, he's got a shaman fungus. Ooh. There it is, his little shaman fungus that he can use to add a dice to a spell once per game, but it does, on a roll of 1, will be an auto miscast. So we are going to throw 3 dice at an Edbutt, you know what, I'm just going to Edbutt Grigori. Grigori, needing a 7+. Hurrah! Ooh, I do get it, sir, on an 8. Right. Do I want to add a dice into it?
Do you want to add a dice?
Do I want to add a dice? I do! Why the hell not? Yeah, go on. Make it bigger. Bigger! Very good. That makes it a 12 instead, sir.
How many dice do I throw with this?
Indeed.
Do I risk it and go 5 dice? Do I risk the double ones?
Do you, sir?
I think I do.
Ooh, he does! He's risking it for the brisket. Wow, double 6.
Yeah.
Very good. Get out of here. And I will throw a single dice at a Gaze of Mork at the Graveguard. Why not? Yeah, I'm needing a 5. Oh, that's a 3. Lame. Very good. No magic, as per usual. It's shooting time. I need to look at some ranges. All right, we are starting with the rock lobber, and I have guessed 28 inches towards, like, right here of the zombies, because unfortunately, my chariot has blocked my line of sight to the Graveguard. And this bad boy, indeed, this bad boy is going for the whites for the Graveguard. But we'll start with the template, and we are going 28 inches, sir. Let's see how I did.
You nailed it.
Amazing!
Like a tiny bit closer than the point that we discussed.
Perfect. Look at that.
Just in between these
there.
2.
Love that. Heck yeah. Can we keep it there?
He's got his eye in.
We're going to splat some zombies. We're going to turn them into mush. 2 inches back. That's not great.
So like that point there.
All right, we'll figure this out and we'll be back. All right, we have 3 boys fully covered and 3 clipped. 1 is under the hole. So 3 boys coming into the hit pool on 4s. Very good, 2 of them. Love that. We're going to be splatting some zombies here. Strength 4 to toughness 3 zombies on 3s. Lame, 2 2s. 2 dead so far, and 1 of them on a 2. Very good. So 3 zombies go kasplat.
Blah, blah, blah.
Indeed. Their bloated corpses just pop under the pressure. There's little splinters of rock. Clank, 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 clank.
Smells wonderful.
Indeed. Very good. All right, and then we're coming over to here, and I guessed, what am I looking at here? 19 inches. 19 inches, sir, straight into the center mass of the whites. Ooh, I've done it, kind of. I've landed, I'm hitting the banner man directly on top of him, so if I get that direct hit, I'm hitting the unit. I'm doing it. Come on, boys, with your flappy little wings. The goblin gets launched out into the air and he hits directly. Amazing. Man. Very good. D6, strength 5 hits from the little man who has flown in with a tin hat, slamming into the front rank. 5. Amazing.
Oh no.
Indeed. Strength 5, toughness 4 whites, wounding on 3s. I get 3 2s. Boo. And you will have 5 up ward saves for the Banner of Doom.
Here we go. Come on, boys. None.
Neither. Very good. 2 whites are smashed into bone meal, their ancient armor crumbling under the weight of a flying goblin. Oh, he loved that. He loved that so much. Yeah!
My life is worth it.
Indeed. Lovely, that's the shooting phase done, and we have the first close combat phase. I'm excited.
I'm somewhat less excited, but let's see how it goes.
That's fair, mate. All right, let's start with the least interesting one.
Yes.
It's wolf on wolf with goblins.
The wolf on wolf.
Indeed. So, let's start. The wolves are faster, so we're starting with the wolves. There's
Excellent.
5 wolves. And we are weapon skill 3 wolves to weapon skill 2? Maybe 3. I think the dire wolves are weapon skill 3.
Weapon skill 3, yes.
Weapon skill 3. So these 5 wolves on wolves. It's living wolves versus dead wolves hitting on 4s.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad.
It was just those 6s.
The 6s, they look like so much more. They are strength 3 to your toughness 3, so wounding / killing on 4s. Not 1. That's such a big deal. 5 goblins coming in, hitting on 4s. Goblins! Oh no, a single hit. We are strength 4 on the charge, so we are wounding on 3s. I kill a single wolf, sir.
Excellent.
1 does go down. Oh, Jesus, that was awful dice, goblins.
Let's see how we go attacking back.
So, with 5 because of the Doom Wolf. Indeed. Hitting on 4s. A single hit.
Okay,
oh boy.
Alright,
wounding on 4s.
Repeating my film. Alright, here we go. Wounding on 4s. Let me get it. No.
Alright, so I got a wound and I outnumber, so you crumble by 2.
Oh no.
So 2 wolves do crumble. Indeed, off they go. Lovely. Goblins winning the fight somehow after that flubbing roll.
I also flub.
Indeed, it's flub. Okay. Trolls or chariot? What's the bigger fight? Probably the trolls. We're going to the chariot.
All right.
Here it is. The orc boar chariot has come slamming into the front line of the Black Knights. That's a big deal. All right, let's see how we do. So we get D6 +1 impact hits because of scythed wheels. Now this is what's going to make or break this combat, this roll right here. So I need this to be a big one.
Let's see a small number.
And 2. 3 impact hits in total. That's very disappointing for the orcs. Strength 5 to toughness 4, wounding on 3s. And I only get 1. I'm rolling below average all over the place. So strength 5, you have a 2-up armor save, goes to a 4-up armor save, my friend.
All right, come on.
Save a knight. Saves a knight. The armor is too strong. All right, we got 2 boars and 3 orcs. I'm going to put one of these boars into your unit champion and the other one into the unit. So 1 into the unit champion on 4s. Lame. Into the unit on 4s. Lame. Oh boy.
No.
All right.
Oh no.
Okay. And the orcs, all just going into the unit. Get no hits. Very good.
Oh.
Very good.
Oh no.
Yes, very good. Sweet. Not a single damage was done.
4.
Yep, and one of them is the
so
unit
I get
champion.
5.
Hitting on 4s. Very good. Getting vastly
1.
above average.
Yes.
Strength 4 to toughness 5, wounding on 5s.
5s. None.
Not a wound. 4 horses.
4 horses.
Getting a hit. and wounding on 6s.
6s. Oh,
Now.
it flashed up.
Very good. Well, you outnumber and have a banner, so you're beating me by 2. Utterly ridiculous. So that will be a break check at the end of the combat. Oh, that was awful.
That was, yes.
That was atrocious. Very good. Nice work, Chariot. Cool.
And we're both just rolling fire. Straight fire.
Straight fire, people. We're flaming in here. All right, and then we have the Troll Boys. They've made it to a combat, ladies and gentlemen. That's very cool.
This might be goodbye to Kaiser.
Indeed, that is the hope. The main reason I did this, because I don't think I can win a combat very well against this unit. But what I hope to do is kill a Necromancer. That's the whole aim here. So I will be putting one of these trolls into the Necromancer and the other 2 into the unit. So, 3 attacks from one of these trolls straight into Kaiser. And we are weapon skill 3. He's weapon skill 3. We're hitting this Necromancer on 4s. I need to see a bunch of these. I need to see at least 2, but all 3 would be nice. On 4s! Only 1.
Oh,
Dear God.
gosh.
Boo! This is starting to piss me off. All right, wounding him on a 2. Yeah, I get him. He's taken a wound. And then the rest of the attacks into the skeletons. Come on. Some average dice. That's all I'm asking for, people. Just some average dice. Hitting on weapon skill 2 for them, so hitting them on 3s. Okay,
Oh.
I get half. Boo. Boo. And then 2s. I get 2 of them. All right, so 2 6-up armor saves.
Nah.
Okay.
Today.
I killed 2 skeletons for my effort. Very good. So that means you have a skeleton champion, 1 skeleton, and Kaiser to fight back with.
Alright, so I'll go. Are they all the same?
Yes, essentially.
I'll do Kaiser separately.
Lovely, for
Alright.
narrative reasons.
Excellent. So the skelly is.
On 4s. Getting 2 hits. Wounding on 5s for toughness 4 trolls.
1 wound.
A single wound, very good. A troll is down to 2 wounds remaining.
Alright, Kaiser. He gets 1 attack.
Indeed.
And he misses.
He misses. Fabulous.
Cowering in fear, wounded, scared.
Indeed, sir. Oh, poor little Kaiser. He should be dead.
Yes.
Boo. And okay, it's okay. I can deal. I can deal with this. So I did 2 wounds. I did 3 wounds in total.
Yep.
You did a wound.
Yep.
You have 3 ranks, a banner, and outnumber. You done beat them trolls by 3, because apparently I can't roll dice today. And that means they will be needing to take a leadership check. Now, because I cause fear, I wonder whether that means I'm immune to the, automatically breaking from a fear-causing unit. I would assume so, but I don't know for sure. So before we roll these break checks, I'm gonna have to check. All right, so the unit of trolls does not have to break automatically because they also cause fear, so they don't be affected by the fear-causing unit. But I do get a regeneration roll for that 1 wound that I lost, which is on a 4-up. Yes, I regen it. Amazing. So they are still losing the combat by 2. These guys break automatically because they were beaten, and they are... Yeah, they're definitely less than that unit in terms of unit strength. So let's do this one first. Why not? We'll do this one. Leadership 9, negative by 2, puts them to leadership 7. Rerollable for the battle standard bearer. Yeah. Oh, that's an 11. Very good. Rerollable for the battle standard bearer. 7, they hold. Nice. Lovely. Well done, trolls. Chariot breaks automatically and is going to run 3d6 inches directly away from the unit, and you will chase it 3d6 inches. Very good, sir. So let's have a look-see. Yeah. Oh, very good. Double 1. That will be an 8 for me. An 8 for you. You catch it. It is destroyed, which will cause a panic check here. But dang. We'll move that and we'll figure out where that is. So actually, the panic check happens before they move. Okay. So let's see. Panic check, leadership 9. They panic.
Oh, Jesus.
They panic. Very good. And because you just beat them in combat, you do get to chase.
I will chase.
Very good. We're going to run 2d6 inches directly away from you. For a 7. And you won't catch them. All right, we'll figure out where all that ends up, and we'll be back. Go! And this is how the right flank ends up. The chariot is dead and crushed into, his spokes, and the pigs are running away over there somewhere.
Eaten by the ghouls, let's be real.
Yeah, the ghouls have caught them and munching on them over there. The trolls not having a way, like they could have run through here, but that puts them within 4 inches of the ghouls, and they are supposed to try not to. So instead, they have run straight away from the unit, through this unit, ending up right behind them, fleeing like dastardly stupid trolls. And everything else has moved forward. So these guys moved forward and kind of blocked the advance of the knights. The knights got to there. So that's it. That's my turn done. I can't say that it was super effective.
Yeah, look, the dice were turned against you that round.
They definitely did. They definitely did.
Round 2, a round to forget.
Indeed. Indeed. But that is it. That is it. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins. Turn 2. Vampire Counts. Turn 3. Charges to declare, and we do have some, do we not, Nick?
Yes, we do indeed. Let's start over on my left flank. So I'm going to, of course, charge the skellies into the
biggins.
The biggins.
Indeed.
Let's look, that could be a bit of a dicey fight. Hopefully I do well in the first round.
Indeed, sir.
I'm going to support them with the ghouls.
Ghouls into the flank.
Into the flank.
Fantastic.
Then I'm going to attempt to charge the night goblins with my grave guard. I'm not sure if I'm in range, but that's my attempt. You know, this is...
I reckon you are.
Yeah, look,
I think you are. And is that it for charges?
Yes, that is it for charges.
Okay, let's do some fear checks, and then we'll see about my charge reactions. So, the biggins. Leadership 9. Hey, they get it on a 9. Very good. Because if they'd failed that, they would have just run.
Yep.
Very good. Well done, biggins. The night goblins. Now I'm outnumbering them, so I'm not going to automatically flee. But I'll be honest, I'm just going to flee. I'm going to declare to flee because thank you, no thank you. So they will declare to flee, and that was it. Yeah, that's the only charges.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, we are going to flee 2d6. A healthy 11. Very good. So, similarly, they have to go directly away, trying to avoid going through friendly troops, which means I could try and go this way, but either way I'm going through friendly troops. On an 11, it would put me like right on top of them and then come over here. So it looks like the most, we just go through. We go through out to here.
Yeah, little night goblins squeezing through the legs.
Yeah, exactly. They just, because at this point they break ranks and formation and just start scattering through. So they're going through the gaps around, and they'll end up somewhere back here. 11 inches. Hoy, they're going far, far back. But that's it. So that brings us to move charges and remaining moves. This is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, Nick, give me the rundown.
So I've sort of shuffled. I didn't want to just push up and definitely get charged, so I've sort of put them on the cusp. My zombies on the cusp.
Indeed.
Graveguard had to just move forward.
With
they
failed
failed their charge because the night goblins fled.
Indeed.
I've pushed the ghoul. Yeah, I've pushed my
Black Knights.
Black Knights up into the ruins. Well, they're not in the best position, but I couldn't see any other option. Hopefully I can get them around the back and do something with them later.
Indeed.
Over here, the ghouls have pushed up out of line of sight of the chariot, or out of charge.
Arc and line of sight.
Yep. Getting in position to maybe deal with that war machine.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's mainly it.
Sweet, very good. And as you can see, ghouls and skeletons are mobbing the big uns.
Yes.
All right, that brings us to another vampire phase, another magic phase. What would you like to start with, Nick?
I think I'm going to start with the Gaze of Nagash.
Very good.
And I'm just going to launch it straight out at the Black Orcs.
Makes sense.
3 dice, looking to hit an 8.
All right, let's see it.
I do. I hit a 13.
You can have it, mate.
Excellent. So that would be
2d6.
2d6.
Strength 4 hits.
Ooh, 3.
Excellent. Very good. And wounding on 4s here, sir. Oh, getting them all, though.
There we go.
How dare you? We have heavy armor and shields, which would give us a 4-up armor save. Goes to 5-up for strength 4. Hurrah! I saved none of them. Lame.
Whoa.
Balls. Very good. 3 of the blackest of orcs go down. All right, what's next?
I'm going to cast Invocation of Nehek from...
What? What in the heck?
You got me there. I was like, what? What did I do? Oh, God. I've done something wrong again.
Very good.
I'm going to cast it, I guess, with Grigori.
With
No.
With Kaiser?
With Kaiser, there we go.
At his own
Kaiser.
unit?
Yeah.
Very good. Going to hang on what level? What are you doing?
7+.
The 7+.
Oh, I get it.
Irresistible force.
Irresistible force.
Lame. Very good, sir. That'll be 2d6 skeletons.
Beautiful. Let me get 2d6. Roll high. That's pretty high.
That's pretty damn high.
Okay, 10 skellies. I'll just put them
mark
up the back
that.
for now.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Then let me Van Hell's Dance Macabre, the bound item, on my Graveguard.
On the Graveguard.
Yep.
Yeah, you can have it.
I can have it?
Yep.
Excellent.
Spicy, ending up right there. Very good, sir.
And then with my final dice, I'm going to try and cast Van Hell's Dance Macabre.
I saw it coming, sir.
With Grigori.
Very good. Grigori targeting the Graveguard, trying to throw them in with unholy vigor. Needing something.
Needing a 9 and I get it on a 10.
I will attempt to oppose you with my 3 dice. From little Shaman Zaggedy, he sees the problem. He attempts to hold back the winds of the death magic, and he does on a 12.
Not ideal.
Indeed.
Not ideal.
Getting the charge. Amazing. Unless I fail my feature.
Excellent.
All right, sir. That's magic phase done.
Great.
Into combat, sir. All right, starting another combat phase, sir. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with the dogs.
With the
shall we?
dogs?
With the little
Fantastic.
doggies. I believe you probably attack first.
I would
on
imagine
initiative.
so. What's the initiative of a dire wolf?
I think it's 2 or 3.
So both sets of wolves are initiative 3 and the goblins are initiative 2. So it will be my wolves, then the remaining wolves, and then the goblins.
There are remaining ones.
Well, look, we saw how well they did last time.
That's very true.
So we have 4 wolves in combat still, and I'll put 2 of them into the champion and 2 of them into the regular one. So the 2 into the champion on 4s. Oh, very good. And 4s to kill. Lame. Oh. And then the 2 into the other boy on 4s. Getting them. And 4s.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, cool. You'll get 3 attacks back, sir.
My wolves?
On 4s. Although, actually, no, sorry, it would be on 3s because my goblins are weapon skill 2. But either way, 2 hits.
2 hits.
And 4s to wound, sir. A single wound. That will give me I have a 5-up armor save for shields and mounted. Come on. 5-up! Yes, we
nice.
save it. That will give me 4 goblins. 4 goblins. And again, I'll put 2 into each. So 2 into the unit champion on 4s. And 4s. Oh, just can't wound him. And 2 into the regular one on 4s. Oh, very good. I'll leave that one there. And 4s.
Very good.
Very good. I kill 1 wolf, and then I crumble the last one. Excellent. The dogs are gone. The greater wolves are the wolf riders, it would seem.
Excellent.
Excellent. I won a combat. Yeah. Oh, boy. It might be the last one. Okay. Well, there's only one other combat, sir, and it's the big one.
And it's the chunky.
Oh boy, is it thick. We've got ghouls in the flank, we've got skeletons and a necromancer in the front. Amazing. All right, my friend, would
Ghouls
you...
go first?
Well, it's declare challenges first. So would you like to declare a challenge?
Yes, my skeleton champion will declare a challenge.
Fabulous. My biggin champion will accept. I will actually accept with my battle standard bearer. My battle standard bearer will push to the center and accept the challenge from that guy, from the skeleton champion, who was once a great warrior.
Oh yes. Well, a decent warrior.
A decent warrior, indeed. All right, sir. Well, let's start with that. So your skeleton champion goes first because you are on the charge.
Excellent.
All right. He's got 2 attacks. He will be hitting on 4s. Oh, sorry, make that 5s. You do get a hit, though.
Yeah!
Because he's weapon skill 2 to a weapon skill 5 man.
Excellent.
You are strength 3 to toughness 4, so winning on 5s. No. All right, I have 3 attacks in response, hitting on 3s. Very good. We are strength 5 for the Sword of Might, so wounding on 2s. I get all 3. Ooh. Lovely, perfect dice. You will have light armor shield, so you'll have a 4-up armor save, which goes to 6-up. 3 6-up armor saves, sir.
Here we go.
Indeed.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready to see those train tracks?
Oh boy. Don't you do it? Yeah. So I do. You scared me there at the end. I was like, train tracks. One of these is the unit champion. Either way, the unit champion is killed. And put where is he? Anyway, hang on, we'll get that out. And there is the slain unit champion with two combat, well 3 in total. So the dice +1 for overkill. All right, sir. Let's go for the rest of the unit.
All right, so 3 skellies.
Yep, 3 regular skeletons going into the unit on 4s. Getting 2. Very nice. And then 5s for strength 3 to toughness 4.
Come on, let's see those 5s.
The bigger orcs. Oh boy. Kaiser. Kaiser can strike.
Come out, Kaiser.
Missing.
Nope.
No. Very good. It's ghoul time, baby. And we've got a bunch of them. 7 of them, in fact, which makes 14 attacks.
Oh, let me get those dice.
Max levels of spice. All right, 14 attacks here, and these are poison attacks, which means 6s are auto wounds.
Come on, let's see some 6s, please. Come on, need some 6s.
Please, no.
I got a couple.
Looks like 3. No, 2. 2. 2 auto wounds, not too shabby, and then you're looking for 4s to hit.
4s to hit, so...
Oh, Jesus.
Apart from that, not great.
Not great. Looks like 3 other hits. Strength 3 to toughness 4. Wounding on 5s.
Come on. 1.
Converting an extra 1. That does make 3 wounds in total. We have light armor and shields, which gives us 5-up armor saves. 5-up armor saves. Come on, I need to make a few of these. Give me a bunch. Give me them all! I get 1. Very good. Very good. 2 big orcs are killed from the side rank. Very nice. Black. All right, and so now I get to attack back. So 2 of these are dead, which leaves me with 2 that can go back into the ghouls. They are toughness 4 though, so I think I just need to put everything. I'll put 1 into the ghouls and then everything else forward into the unit. Yeah. Now, I have my biggin boss here, and he's there. So, how do I divide these attacks? I need to kill that guy. But I also need max wounds done. All right, I'm going to put the one guy that's in the corner here into Kaiser. I'm going to put 1 of the attacks from the biggin champion, who is here at the moment, into Kaiser. And then the remaining 3 attacks, so these 2 boys and 1 of the champion's attacks, into the unit. So let's start with Kaiser. Let's see if I can put him down. So 2 attacks in total from the biggins, weapon skill 4, hitting him on 3s. Get them both. Wounding him on 3s. And one does go through. Kaiser is put down and he's worth 1 point. Very good, very good. And then it is 3 remaining attacks going into the skeletons on 3s. Very good.
Oh, here come the rolls.
Indeed, and 3s. You had to say it.
I did.
You did.
You're right.
That's very fair. So 1 wound at strength 4 comes through, which will give you a 5-up armor save for light armor, hand weapon, and shield. And you save it. Nicely done, sir. And then I have 1 guy going across into the ghouls on 3s. Yes. And 4s, because toughness 4 ghouls. Can't kill one. Very good. All right, let's do some combat res here, sir.
Yeah.
So I did a total of 4 wounds, 3 in the challenge and 1 to Kaiser. I had 3 ranks at the start of the combat. I have a banner, and that is it. You did 2 wounds.
Yep.
You have 3 ranks.
Yep.
You got a banner. And you do outnumber, sir. I do win by 1.
Okay.
All right, so that is 1 skeleton crumbling.
No.
A single skelly.
Oh, no.
Indeed, and that will be a break check for the ghouls.
Oh.
Now, you are within your general's leadership 10, which gives them a leadership 9 break check here, sir. All right, how do the ghouls feel? They care not.
Fine.
They're ready to keep on chewing. Very nice. They're keen. Love that. Woo, that was a spicy combat. All right, but that's it. We managed to hold. Love that. That was lucky. But that is it. That is the end of Vampire Counts. Turn 3. Orcs and Goblins. Turn 3. Animosity. Here we go. Let's keep it going. The Wolf Boys, they're okay. The regular boys, also okay. They're in combat. They're fleeing. They don't have to. And they're fleeing. So no stupidity checks either. Look at this. Yeah. I just get to skip some things because my boys are fleeing. So then it would be a panic check. Yes, there's a panic check at the start of the turn because these guys are within 4 inches of this and are a higher unit strength than it. He is thankfully outside of 4 inches, so he's okay. But a panic check here for the Doom Diver crew. How worried are they about these night goblins running past them? We've got a leadership 9 from the boss. Are they more scared of the boss or what could be happening out there? Well, let's have a look-see. They're more scared of the boss. That's the right choice, boys. Very good, very good. And then that would bring us to declare charges and then rally fleeing troops. So my general's Black Orc unit will declare a charge into the spooky boys, into those Graveguard with the vampire. I still do need to pass a fear check to do that. This is an important roll. Leadership 9. Come on, Gorfang Iron Tusk. Do you show that you are the biggest and baddest of orcs, or are you a sniveling coward? Oh boy, it's a 7. That was bad. Okay, very good. He is not scared. He's the biggest and baddest of orcs. Yeah, boy. Do I want to do any more? I could just slam into the flank here. I mean, I think I gotta. Yeah. Yep. The boys are going to declare a charge. We'll have to check these angles, but I'll declare the charge and I'll check the fear check. They fear not at all. They're the bravest of boys, apparently. I'll make sure that they can see. It looks like I can. And it's going to be a big, filthy wheel to make that happen. We'll see. We'll see how that ends up. Could be a really bad choice, but I'm doing it. And now rally fleeing troops. Leadership 9 goes to Leadership 10 for the little clangy symbol here. He's banging that little thing, being like, boys, turn! The boss will eat us!
Think of his more.
Exactly. So Leadership 10 for the Night Goblins. 11! Oh. They're going to continue to flee. Amazing. 2 inches. Hilarious. They're like, well, maybe we'll just edge a little bit further. Just a little bit further, boys. I don't know if we're ready to leave. There's a little bit of an argument happening in here with Mr. Clangy being like, boys!
Please, boys!
Leadership 9 for the trolls. Trolls? Ah, there, they get their nerve back. Well done, trolls. 300 points right there, people. Cool. They can't see there. That's it. So we go on to remaining moves / move charges. So, ooh, snap. I forgot about my fanatics. Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you, sir.
Let's not forget about the fanatics.
Indeed, lest we forget. This one right here. Where you going, mate? Yeah, 7 inches that away. Lovely. Flying out yonder.
Zoning your chariot out.
Yeah, exactly.
Join the fight.
Could it maybe? No? Lovely. Thanks, mate. Where are you going? Into there?
Away.
Into that fight?
No.
Somewhere interesting? No.
9 inches.
9 inches out yonder.
Kurwa.
And there he is, flying. He's going to be the only one that makes it through.
Twirling towards victory.
Exactly. He's going to go and raid the Orcs and Goblins by himself. Not the Orcs and Goblins, the Dwarves. He's going out.
Just like eventually slows down, looks around, is like, where is everybody?
Boys?
Boys?
Boss. Very good. All right, fanatics have done their thing. Lame.
Yes.
And that will be it. So, remaining moves / move charges. This is where it all is now. And this is where everything ends up. All right, my chariot has just zipped back around towards the middle, getting ready to maybe threaten the center, putting himself danger close next to this fanatic. Wolf Riders were march blocked by the zombies, so have just used their 9 inches to swing around, again getting ready to maybe put some pressure in the back lines. Both of these units made their charge. The Orc boys got in for sure.
Yep.
Maximizing, yes, beautiful. Everyone's in. Love that. That's going to be a spicy combat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trolls reformed, pointing this way. They're still running, lame. And that's it, that's the movement phase done. We go to another Orc and Goblin magic phase. And I'm gonna try and Edbutt Grigori. I'm gonna throw 3 dice at an Edbutt. Ha! Yes, and I get it's on a 9.
And I've lost a dice from my disball pool because of Kaiser.
Kaiser being dead.
I'll throw 4 at it.
4 at it to stop the butt of the Ed. Indeed, double 6, you filth. I'll throw a single dice at a Gaze of Mork into the zombies. Looking for a 5-up. I get it on a 5.
Right, and I'll defend it on a single dice.
Spicy, lame. The vampire magic is too strong. Too strong. Very good. Very good. All right, we go back to another shooting phase. I am gonna have to guess some ranges here. I guess maybe I should try and kill the ghouls and panic them. I suppose I should at least try. I'm gonna look at some ranges. All right. Doom Diver's picking on the knights, and the Rock Lobber is going to try and panic these ghouls. So the ghoul, the Rock Lobber has guessed 8 inches. 8 inches towards those ghouls. Blap. Okay.
Smash bang in the middle.
Hell yeah, that's what we want. Yeah, hell yeah. Boom, like right there. Okay, can we keep it there? Let's get another direct hit. Amazing!
Oh my gosh.
Amazing. We're getting some.
Uncanny.
Indeed. The non-stop direct hits. Ridiculous. We'll see how many of these ghouls are getting splattered. All right, we've got 3 of them fully covered and 2 partially clipped. No one is actually under the dot because the dot was right there in between all of them. Hilarious. Okay, coming into the hit pool on 4s. One of them comes in, lovely. And then these are dying on 4s because it is strength 4 to toughness 4 ghouls. You know, statistics say I get the 2 I need to force the panic check. Let's see what the dice say. Hurrah! Oh, it happens! It happened. Excellent. I do kill 2 of those ghouls, sir. And that will be a panic check for them at the end of the phase. If you want to just mark 2 dice there for me.
Yep.
Lovely. Okay, let's see how we did over here on the Doom Diver, sir. I have guessed 21 inches, just going straight to those knights.
Yeah, you hit him.
Like there?
Yep.
Cool. All right, I've got him so far. Can I just keep rolling bloody? Direct hits.
Surely not.
I do have 2 shots at it this time with a reroll, so, you know, my odds go up. But let's have a look. Where does she go? The little flappy boy launches out, heading towards the knights, and misfires. Oh no! God damn it. Here we are again at the Lobbers, Chuckers, and Doom Divers and the misfire chart. Alright, let's see what happens. I kind of don't want to get a 6, because a 6 will just charge him straight along the ground, probably through my units. But, quiet you! Ah, it's a 6! God damn it! No! Oh boy!
Oh no!
Oh boy! Okay, so, excellent. The Doom Diver is launched in the right direction, but instead of flying high into the air, he is fired straight along the ground, ploughing a furrow 3d6 across the table in a straight line. If he hits a unit from either side, resolve the damage as normal. The Doom Diver may pass through more than one unit, but if it hits any terrain feature, it is immediately destroyed. It is going across difficult terrain of rocks. So instead, he just gets straight into this rock at high velocity. Just whoop, it's just.
I love the wind up. He's being like, yeah, like go, and just creamed.
Oh my
just absolute slurry on that rock.
God.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's like a line of viscera coming all the way out to here because a little leg in pieces.
A troll reaches back,
wiping it off his head.
Is it raining?
Very good. Ridiculous. That's a Doom Diver, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
hilarious. Hilarious. Awesome. Very good. Okay, that is the shooting phase done, which does mean it's panic check time. So these ghouls are leadership 6.
Let's get a real low number.
Let's see it. They're running. They panic directly away from the rock lobber. 2d6, going back.
6 inches.
6 inches, getting away, getting out of dodge. Like, no. We did just splat a couple of their friends, and these are just little living cannibal men. Indeed, they don't like what they were given. They don't want to eat more rocks.
No, we like the flesh.
Indeed, they're flesh boys. All right, we are back to another spicy combat phase, and as always, we're leaving the best till last. So that means we're coming over here. We're coming over to this filthy little gangbang. So, sir, I am initiative 2 on my orcs. Skeletons are initiative 2.
Ghouls are initiative 3.
Beautiful. Ghouls first, sir.
Excellent.
All right, so you've still got 7 of them there, which is another 14 attacks. All right, here they go. The flesh-eating ghouls swinging in.
Oh, that's so many ones.
Oh boy,
that's gosh.
A lot of ones. 1 auto wound. Just the 1.
Oh my gosh.
And not a lot of hits.
Is it on 4s?
It is 4s.
Okay, that's at least it's 4s.
Indeed. So that's a good few hits at least.
Yeah,
looks like
you know what?
5 hits.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Indeed.
It was just the ones.
Yeah, there was a lot of ones. So yeah, this is an auto wound. The rest wounding on 5s.
Come on, boys. 5s.
Getting
2.
another 2.
Yeah.
3 wounds in total, not bad. We have 5 up armor saves for shields and light armor. 5 ups! I make none of them this time. That's a big deal. The ghouls pull down 3 orc biggins. Very nice. And so then my boys will go before before the skeletons. Again, I'll put the whole front rank into the skeletons.
Yes, makes sense.
So we're going to go, there's 4 orcs in the front, and one of them is the boss, the biggin boss, so they are hitting on 3s. Very good, and they are wounding on 3s for strength 4 base. Oh, only getting 1, mate. So -1 gives you a 5 up armor save against it.
All right, here we go. Nope.
No, a skeleton falls. And then Big Boss Zog will put his attacks into the skeletons. Again, 3 of them on 3s. We're only getting 1 hit this time, Zog. We're getting demoralized over here, boys. And strength 5, so 2s. Oof. 2 of them, sir. 2 6-up armor saves in response.
Come on, give me 1.
No. You filth!
Thank you.
Filth, God! I've lost this fight. Alright, sir, that will give you a total of 3 skeletons to fight back.
Give me some 3 skeletons.
On 4s.
None.
Very good. Very good. All right. Yep, I have lost this fight. These boys are breaking automatically because you got 3 wounds. You still have 3 ranks. Banner and outnumber. I got 2 wounds. I have 2 ranks. Banner. Oh boy. We break automatically and we flee, so we will do that at the end of the combat, but that is not good. That's very bad. Very good. Okay, that brings us down here. That brings us to the big kahuna. This is it. This is it. It's Black Orcs and boys versus Grave Guard. Okay, sir, and my general, Grimgor? No, he's not Grimgor. He's Gorfang. Gorfang, Iron Tusk, will declare a challenge against... Well, I'll just declare a challenge.
My lord must accept.
Yes, he must. Amazing.
For beneath Dragislav.
Ah, yes, Grimgor and Dragislav face each other in mortal combat. The 2 absolute beasts and bosses coming in, looking for that biggest fight and the gnarliest of crumpins. Hell yeah. Love this. Love this.
Excellent. Lord on Lord.
Yeah.
And if history is anything to go by...
Yours will just die.
I was just going to die.
Yep.
It's,
That's
Let me put it this way. If I was collecting an army, I wouldn't collect an army that required my general to live. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Historically, they don't. They don't typically. All right, so I am going to pop Nog's Banner of Butchery, giving the whole unit +1 attack. So that does put me up to 5 attacks for my Black Orc General.
I like this.
That's very fair. We are weapon skill 7 for a Black Orc War Boss. He's weapon skill 10.
Yes.
So I am hitting him on 4s. I need a lot of hits here. Let's see the martial prowess of the Orcs. Ooh, yep, okay. Okay, I got, the high end of the average. I'll take it. We are strength 6 for bashes. Big axe a bashin', which means we are wounding him on 3s. Only 2. Okay. Dragislav will survive, sir. So you have a 2-up armor save, which gets negative by 3, which will put you on 2 5 ups. 2 5-up armor saves here, sir, for your heavy armor.
Give me 1, please. No.
Ooh, and then 2 saves on the Ring of Night.
Give me 1, please.
Ward saves.
Please.
No, he takes 2 wounds.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, boy, he's down to 1 remaining. All right, he can...
unexpected.
He can fight back, though, sir.
Excellent. At least I get 1 round of fighting back.
Indeed you do, sir.
And him not dying.
Very good.
Another round of no crumbling.
So he has 5 attacks base, but for the Red Fury, putting him up to 6 attacks.
6 attacks.
Very good.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, my friend. Okay, you've only gotten 2 hits. However... You do have hatred in the first round of combat,
and
Nick.
this is why I took it rather than killing blow.
Indeed.
This is exactly why I took it.
Re-rolling.
'Cause I can't roll with my general.
On 3s. Still converting 2. Getting 2.
Hey.
Should have been more, but that's all right.
That's okay.
That's okay.
I'll take it.
He is strength 5 base to toughness 5, a Black Orc.
Wounding on 4s.
Indeed, sir.
Come on, please. If there's ever a time for fate to buck the trend, let's go. Let's see it here, right now.
On 4s. Ooh, spicy, above the average. That's enough to kill him, mate. All right, he has 3. What does he have? He's got heavy armor and a shield, which gives him a 4-up armor save, which will give him 6-up armor saves against this, because -2. Okay. Okay, 6-up armor saves. Just make one of the 6-ups so I can release my sphincter. Hiya! I do! He's gonna live, he's gonna live. And then he does have 4-up ward saves for the Iron Skin Shield.
Failed them.
I make them both, mate. I just tank it. Ridiculous, but yeah. Okay, woof, that's a big deal.
So when I finally roll well with my general,
I roll
he
well.
rolls better.
Lame, but such is life.
Such is the whim of the dice.
Indeed. Let's go the Black Orcs and let's see how much damage we can do. We're going to do the Black Orc boss first, and now this Black Orc boss is quite the boss. So he has 2 attacks base for being a boss, +1 for Nog's Banner of Butchery. He is weapon skill 5 to your weapon skill 3 of a Grave Guard, so we're hitting you on 3s. He misses completely. He is not that much of a boss. He was hitting at strength 6.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's all right. I have another 3 Black Orcs. They've got 2 attacks each because of the banner, which gives me 6 attacks. 6 attacks for the 3 Black Orcs, weapon skill 4, hitting on 3s. That's more like it, boys.
That's much more like it, jeez.
Indeed, they are strength 4 base, but because they're chopper and shield, the chopper rule kicks in and they get +1 strength on charge. So they go up to strength 5. Strength 5 on the charge, which means we are wounding on 3s. Ooh, spicy. Wow, everything is a 6.
Come on, man.
Ridiculous. All right, sir, you have a 3-up armor save in combat for heavy armor, hand weapon, and shield, which is -2, giving you 5-up armor saves against these.
All right, I need
5 of them.
I need a few.
Indeed.
Come on, give me a couple at least. 3 would be lovely.
He's reaching. Oh, no! Oh, boy.
Jeez, yeah, here it goes. Here it goes. That's 5 dead.
5 Grave Guard, go down, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. That's, this is a big combat res, people.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to put all of the orcs in. These are just boys. Boys don't tend to do a whole lot, but let's see. Let's see how they go. So we'll do the boy boss first, who has 1 attack, 2 attacks, 3 attacks. 2 base for being a boss, and he's got an extra hand weapon. He's hitting you at weapon skill 4, so on 3s. Very good. He's strength 4 base, so wounding on 4s. A single wound at -1 will be a 4-up armor save. Oh, no, another one falls. No, of course not. 2, 4, 6, 8. Another 8 attacks from the boys. Hitting on 4s, because these boys are only weapon skill 3. Oh, good. 3 out of the 8. It's below the average. It's below the average. That's all right. And winning on 5s, because only strength 3 boys to toughness 4 Grave Guard. I don't get any. As expected. Boys. Blech. All right, so I killed 1 from the flank and 5 from the front.
Yes.
So that will leave you with your Grave Guard champion from the front and 1 from the flank.
There was 4 in the line at the beginning of combat.
Okay, then 2. Cool. So what are we doing first?
Let me go with my champion into your Black Orcs.
Grave Guard
that's probably
champion.
going to be less effective.
Okay, into the Black Orcs on 4s. Getting a hit. Strength 4 to toughness 4, wounding on 4s, but 6 is killing blow. No. And then 2 into the Orc boys on 4s. Very good. And then 3 4s to wound, but 6 is killing blow. Very good. You do just kill 1 because they only have light armor.
Yep.
All right. Oh boy, that's a spicy meatball.
Yeah, that's about as spicy as it gets.
Indeed, sir.
Yes.
So let's have a look-see.
You did 8 wounds.
I did 8? Dear God.
Yeah.
Dear God, I did 8 wounds. I have, across the units, I have 2 ranks. I have a banner, and I do outnumber. You, sir, did 1 wound. Oh, boy. You have a banner, and that is it. Oh. So we're crumbling by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
I have 1 guy and my leader left in the fight.
Oh boy! Oh boy, that was a big combat. Oh
my gosh.
Oh, the orcs are crumping. They're not getting any joy out of it, but they're crumping. Wow.
And a big pile of bones remain.
Alright, and in the end, there is just the unit champion left and the vampire on a single wound remaining. Woof, what a savage combat. Now, let me know how you do this here. Back at home, or how you would do this. I started to look for the rule and it's getting late and I just can't be bothered. So basically what I've done here is I've just moved the remaining model over to the corner, and I'm just going to assume that the fight, the champion, the duel has also moved across to here now. Because otherwise, because they are actually in this position in the corners, I pulled them out just for rule of cool. The other option is that this model slides over to here, and then this entire unit slides over. but that's moving a lot of the combat just to keep the challenge static rather than keeping the combat kind of where it was and moving the challenge. So this is how we're going to do it. Doing it this way, the challenge is actually taking place right here now, leaving them there because awesome.
Because it looks sweet.
That's right. But let me know, how should this actually be done? Should I slide everything along to be over in this position now? It's a bit of an interesting, weird little interaction. But look, that's the end of my turn. Oh, not quite. We need to resolve this.
Oh, yes.
So this unit is breaking and fleeing from combat, which does proc a panic check from these trolls. The black orcs don't care because they care not for smaller and lamer orcs. Yeah, boys. But the trolls do, and the general is there, and he's spitting at them, being like, "Don't you do it, trolls! Don't you do it!" As he's fending off the vampire, and yeah, the trolls don't care. Well done, trolls.
Very good.
So these boys are running. Who would you like to chase with? One, both?
Yeah, I'll go both.
Both? Very good, sir. All right, so we run directly away from the largest...
Maybe just with the ghouls.
Just with the ghouls?
Yeah.
Just with the ghouls. All right, yeah, getting ready to potentially hit a flank over here.
Hopefully, yes.
Indeed, that's a big deal. Ooh, there's one more combat res here. I forgot to put the flank charge in. The flank charge I did not calculate, which is one extra combat res.
So he dies?
So he dies.
Oh.
He's gone.
Oh.
Indeed, one little man dies. So now, in which case, this unit would slide across to stay in combat with the guy over there. All right, lovely. We sorted it out, but put it in the comments anyway. All right, so just the ghouls.
Yes.
All right, ghouls are chasing. I am running 2d6 for 6. You need to meet a 6 or beat it. And you do. The big uns are chopped down and destroyed, as well as the battle standard bearer. That's a big deal. You kill the hero. Big Boss Zog is butchered by ghouls. Oh, thank you.
Excellent.
And these guys go slamming into the front of the trolls. Amazing. And there we are, the ghouls having eaten and destroyed and scattered, the remaining biggins, have slammed into the front of the trolls. The skeletons have restrained. Oh, I'm not sure if they can just restrain. Test restrain, leadership 10. I think they can, but anyway, I'll just roll it. Yeah, they restrain. Either way, whether they have to or not. Question, something immune to psychology, like skeletons, do they have to test to restrain? Because is that a psychology test? Probably not. But either way, let me know. Do skeletons test? But that's it. That's the end of the turn. Ooh, it was spicy. The big uns got chopped down. The grave guard got completely smashed by the combined weight of boys and black orcs, leaving only the vampire who is on a single remaining wound. Mm-hmm. Big stuff, big deeps. But that is it. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins. Turn 3. Vampire counts. Turn 4. Charges to declare. And we've got some, do we not?
We do indeed.
Tell me about it, sir.
Zombies are going to try and charge into the back of the orc boys.
Very good.
And the skellies are going to try and charge into the flank of the black orcs.
Oh boy.
And that'll be it.
Very good. This likely spells the end for the Orcs and Goblins. Because we are about to get 0 ranks, and there'll be plenty. So that's a spicy one. Well... Once we have established... Oh, look, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to roll them now to see the panic checks. I suppose I need to make a fear check and a panic check. Interesting. And if I fail the fear check, I run. I think. Maybe if I'm not... Anyway, do I have to do... I have to do a panic check and a fear check. I'm pretty sure. So firstly, let's do the fear check. Firstly, do I fear that unit? Leadership 10, I do. Very good. So chances are that means they break and run.
Oh no.
Do they fear that unit? They do. That also means they break and run. Oh god!
Oh no!
Let's have a look at this. All right, so yeah, both of these units break.
No.
So yeah, there's no caveat about the being charged by a larger unit that causes fear, and if you're still in combat, you still just break. You break from combat.
Yep.
So the challenge is broken. Bah! And so I will resolve these. So the Black Orcs are going to run 2d6, 8 inches away. And the Orc boys are also going to run 11 inches away. Amazing. So they both get away. And you're going to be doing failed charges.
Yep.
I suppose... I wonder if this... God damn it, I knock him over so often. I wonder if this unit would be able to redirect its charge here. So I'm pretty sure... this is now a legal charge for them because these guys will be gone. When they were still here, that would have been, they couldn't have fit there because of this unit. And we could have potentially fit them in here by pushing them up a bit. It's getting pretty messy here, people, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But I think this is now a legal redirect. So, would you like to redirect your charge there?
I would, yes.
Very good. So they're going to need to take a panic check because they're getting hit in the flank, potentially, while being held in the front. I mean, we do need to check that these charges actually make it, because as long as they make it, I had to take these tests. But I'm almost 100% both of those make it. But you passed. Sweet, they'll stay there no matter what. All right, we are going to move all of this stuff, and we'll see where we end up. Go! All right, and this is where this shambles has ended up. The nerve of the greenskins has completely broken, and everybody is getting out. So the skeletons were able to make their redirected charge into the trolls. We failed forward charged the zombies. The Black Orcs, pivoted away so that they didn't have to go through the shaman, but still stay relatively online of their retreat. And the biggins, the boys, biggins are dead, long dead. The boys had really only one option, which was to clip in between these two units, popping slightly further through so that they could, because they ended up like right in between them, still touching them. So I had to go just through so that they were no longer doing so. So there they are, the boys fleeing to the back, and everybody else. So huzzah! Look at this ridiculousness. Oh, Orcs and Goblins. So that was declare charges. Technically we've moved charges as well, but oh well, that's fine. We do have rally fleeing troops. We got those boys over there. Leadership 6.
Yeah!
They rally! Amazing. They figured, no, we want the meat.
We do.
Get the meat.
Maybe we could even eat the other ghouls.
Oh my god, yeah.
Meat on the ground.
Yeah, a couple of splattered boys right there.
Exactly.
Pre-tenderized.
Wow. What a ridiculous game. Fear, ladies and gentlemen. / not being able to make leadership 9 rolls.
Hey, you roll high.
I do.
Roll high.
So that would leave us to remaining moves. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, just a quick one. Knights wheeled their way out of the ruin, finally making it out. And Dragislav has run his way over. He's actually perched atop this rock, just here, making sure there's an inch away from him. But getting ready to put some damage, put some hurt into poor little shaman boy.
Yes.
But I just don't want to balance him on the rock. So that's where he is, right on the rock, an inch away. All right, that's movement phase done. We go to the magic phase, sir.
Excellent.
Magic me up.
All right, I'm going to start... I've got less magic, obviously, now that Kaiser is dead.
Indeed.
But I've still got 7. So I'm going to... start by doing an invocation of Nehek to heal some wounds. That will be Dragislav trying to heal himself some wounds.
Fantastic.
7 up.
How many dice?
3.
3. Double 1? No.
Now I get it on a 13.
How many does it do?
It does 2 wounds.
2 wounds, putting him back to 3. I just can't kill him. Damn that vampire. Well. You can have it, mate.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. He goes back to 3, healing himself with his dark magic. Very good.
I am going to... This is maybe... what do I do here? Look, I'm going to cast Gaze and Nagash on the Shaman.
Very good.
I'll go 3 dice, getting it on an 8.
All right, go for it, sir. Gaze away.
Get it on a 10.
On a 10, I'll stop it. I get a double 1. I will not stop it. Very good.
So it is 2d6.
Strength 4 hits. Indeed. Low? 6 of them. He is toughness 3, sir. So 6 dice, wounding on 3s. You need 2 3-ups, and he is dead. Indeed. He is gazed down with the dark magic, melting his little soul and face. Very good. That's going to cause a panic check for these boys at the end of the phase.
Excellent. And then finally, I will just use from Grigori a single 3-up invocation in the heck on my final dice.
For what?
On the skeletons.
On the skeletons?
Yes.
Very good.
I do not get it.
Excellent. Very good. A little bit of failure. Fabulous.
It's necessary.
I feed on it at this point. Excellent. All right. Well, it's going to be... they can't use the general's leadership because he's fleeing right next to them. So that's leadership 6 goblins. They pass. Amazing. The bravest of goblins can make leadership 6s, but not 9s, apparently. Jesus. All right. That's the magic phase done.
To be fair, I feel like Doom Diver goblins are a bit insane.
They are. They're pretty brave. Indeed, sir. We go on to another close combat phase.
Yes.
Another, what is likely to be a sad one for Stos. So, skeletons go first.
Skeletons go first. And that would be 6 attack? No, I don't have my champion.
No, champion's dead.
So 5.
Just the 5. Look at them. Slamming into the mighty trolls. Needing 4s.
Ooh, get 3. That's not bad.
High end of the average. Lovely. Winning on 5s. 2 wounds. Disgusting.
Dang.
Very good. So that will be one of them on 1 wound remaining. Your ghouls would go next.
Excellent. So that is
7 of them, 14 attacks.
Ooh. All right. Ghoulies.
La ghoulie on 4s. Oh, that's a lot of auto wounds.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so it looks like 4 auto wounds. And 6 hits?
Yes.
Okay, you got 10 out of the 14.
That is ridiculous.
Wounding on 5s. Okay, 1 more comes in. So that is 5 wounds, which will kill 1. Oh dear. And another one, and put a 1 wound on a remaining one. Very good.
Yes, that was a stellar round from the ghouls.
Indeed. Look at them go. Look at them ghoul. The trolls will fight back. So 2 are dead from the front with the ghouls, which leaves 1 here and 1 here. So I'll get 2 trolls fighting back.
Yep.
So 1 into the ghouls on 4s.
Nice.
And 3s. Killing a ghoul. Ghoul. And then 1 into the skeletons on 3s. Very good. And 2s. 2 of them, 6-up armor saves for the skeletons, sir.
No.
Very good. 2 skeletons
Very much
die.
do not save those.
Yes, blame. Very good. All right. And so now before combat res is done, I get my regenerates.
Oh, yes,
So
of course.
you did 3, 6, 7 wounds in total. 7 wounds went through onto the trolls. We get 4-up regenerates. How much of this damage just back into their filthy troll bodies? 3 of the 7, got the low end of the average.
So you get 1 back.
Indeed, this one is put back to full, and 1 comes back with 2 wounds remaining.
Combat res
Yes.
meaning that I did 4.
So you've done, yes, 4 wounds. 4 wounds in total for you, sir. 4 wounds done. You have 3 ranks. You have a banner.
I flank.
You flank, and you outnumber. I got 3 wounds. Very good. We have leadership 4, so we break automatically.
Yes.
Yes. Would you like to chase?
I would.
With whom?
Both.
Both? Very good. Makes sense. I would too. All right. The trolls are running this way, away from them. So getting, a 7.
Excellent. And I will chase with the ghoulies first.
Yes. Getting a 7, so they are destroyed. Very good. I will remove them, but let's see how far the skeletons go.
8.
An 8. Very good. These are fast-moving dead things. All right, and the trolls meet their end to, overrunning, flank charging.
So much meat. The ghouls will eat
Ridiculousness.
for days.
Indeed they will, sir. Indeed they will. All right, so far the ghouls has pursued all the way out to here, and because this unit's line of pursuit takes them directly into this fleeing unit, I just had to check, when you pursue into a fresh enemy, it is treated as a charge, and when you charge a fleeing unit, the fleeing unit flees again. So they are going to flee 2d6 for a total of 8. A 7, which will take them off the board, so they will continue to run and get the heck out of here, which will allow this unit to move their final 8 inches forward. And there is their final position, with scattered and dead orcs and trolls all over the place. Oh boy, what a ridiculous turn to this game.
Many a corpse to be raised
Indeed.
for the undead army.
Indeed, sir. All right, that's the end of the turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Do I want to keep playing this game? To be honest, not really, but I'm going to have one more turn and see where we go from there. And then you can have a turn, and we'll see where we go from there. Should be relatively quick. But let's do it. This is, I'm demoralized, people.
That is so fair.
Indeed. But that is it. That is the end of Vampire Counts, turn 4. Orcs and Goblins, turn 4. Animosity, that's right, we're still doing it. We've got Wolf Riders out there. They pass it. Lovely. That's the only animosity to do. Then it would be declare charges. And because I don't get to rally my troops yet, unfortunately, the chariot. The chariot. You know what? But I kind of need. I don't know what to do with the chariot. I need something to be able to deal with this lone vampire that's out and about by himself now, and he can just run little circles around me, which is not great. And the chariot back here might be able to zone him out a little. I don't know. Nah, bugger it. Chariot's going to try and charge the zombies, and the Wolf Riders are going to try and charge the zombies. So, let's do some fear checks. Leadership 7. Amazing.
Oh, beautiful.
Leadership 6. Oh, God. Ha! Amazing.
They are the bravest of
Goblins
Riders,
and boar boys.
Maybe the goblins are afraid, but the wolves are vicious.
Just carrying them in. They smell the meat and they're just like, yes. That's my charges. Then, the panic check actually should have happened before declare charges. Panic check from these boys. Leadership 6. Nah, they're getting out of here. They run off the table. Goodbye, farewell, good night. Off you go, Doom Diver, you've done your job. And then it would be rally fleeing troops. So let's start with the Night Goblins. They are leadership 5 base, up to leadership 6 for the Clanger. Clanger? No, 7, they're getting out of here. 3 inches, that's enough. Definitely, yes.
They go.
Out of here, boys. My poor little... They decided the boss is running. They don't need to stay. All right. Then the boss. Leadership 10. Because leadership 9 for him. And there's a drummer boy. Look at
Drum
that.
up a boy.
Look at that little drummer boy smacking the drum. Turn around! And they do. Nice. Fabulous. Lovely. Oh, one hand with heavy metal miniatures.
You got this. You got this.
There we are.
Nice.
Lovely.
The vampire suddenly is less confident.
So he should be. Well, I'm not going to do a before and after because, oh no, wait. Fanatics.
Oh.
I forgot about fanatics. You, where are you going? Ah, straight into my chariot. The Duke, very good. Excellent. Do a D6. Hit R5. Yes, good. I like it. I love it. Give me more. Wounding on 4s? 3 of them. Very good. No armor saves.
Oh no!
Very good. Yes. Good. That fanatic out there got another one. Mm-hmm. Let's do that one. Ha! He's going 6 inches into the yonder.
Yes.
Get out of here. Get to the yonder, you son of a gun. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. Good on you. Wolf Riders. Yes. Jesus. Okay. Jesus criminy Christ. Let's shoot those ghouls again. Shoot the ghouls. I think 13 inches to those ghouls. Measure it up, Nick.
Yes. Nailed it again.
Hell yeah.
On the front one, on the head of the front one, it looks like.
It looks like just behind him.
Yeah.
Still on his base, but at the back of it.
Excellent.
Very good. Here we go. Can we keep it there? 2 inches back that way. Might still hit something. All right, we've got 2 under the template and 2 being clipped. Clip is? Yes, 1 in. And then 1's under the dot. He is... Oh, wait. None of them are under the dot.
No, I think it was right in the middle.
Very good. None under the dot on 4s. I kill all 3. Amazing. Another rock just splat some good. That's going to be a panic check for those boys. That's panicking. You better believe that's
Rock
panicking.
on the head, that's panicking.
Well, that's the shooting phase done, so roll it out for me, mate.
Yes.
Leadership 6. Yeah, get out of here, you filthy ghouls.
They're afraid.
Yeah.
Like, maybe we come back for the meat. No.
No, you run the 9 into the woods. Back into the woods, boys. Filthy ghouls.
Maybe there's some meat in the woods.
All right, well, we've got combat over here.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at these filthy wolves. Smashing into the zombies. So it is wolves first. 5 wolves coming in, needing 3s to hit. Yeah. Very good.
Nice.
Very good. Nothing but 6s for hits. Love that. Drop dice never count. And strength 3, toughness 3, wounding on 4s. Very good.
Oh,
we just killed 3 zombies on the charge with the wolves. A good start. And then the goblins themselves, weapon skill 2 to weapon skill 2, so only hitting on 4s. Because, wow, okay.
Damn.
These goblins, they're the
They're
stars.
real angry. They're super angry.
They're the stars of the show. Strength 4 for cavalry spears, so wounding on 3s. Boo. But 3 more. 3 more zombies.
I do not get to attack back.
Indeed, sir. 6 zombies killed on the charge. Amazing. Sweet. So, that does mean I killed 6. I got a rear charge. I think that's it. Yeah, 6 kills and a rear charge. Mm-hmm. You don't get ranks, but you do get outnumber and a banner. So you go down by 6, sir. Another 6 zombies just crumble to the over top powerful charge of the Wolf Riders.
That's such a strong charge. The Wolf Riders.
Look at them go.
God damn.
The little wolves that could.
Everything else is running away.
Yep, but those boys just romping through. Dun, 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 dun.
Turns out, skewering a zombie in the back, maybe not that hard.
Apparently not. All right, that's my turn done. An epic charge. That was great.
Wonderful.
Amazing. But that's it. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins. Turn 4. All right, and at this stage, I am pretty ready to throw in the towel and call it. But I do I want to do this fight between these two. So what we're going to do, just to finish the game at this point, is we're going to assume that old Dragislav has, healed himself over his turn, maybe backed up a bit. Old Gorfang Iron Tusk has left the unit, and now we're just going to do a roll-off to see who gets the charge, and we're going to fight this challenge out to see who wins it.
Absolutely.
All right, sir, who gets the charge? Yeah! It is you!
It's me.
It makes sense. Boom! The epic combatants, the Black Orc War Boss and the Vampire Blood Dragon Lord. Amazing. All right, sir. That's very bad. You get a lot of stuff when you charge.
I do.
All right, sir. So you've got 6 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling for the red hatred or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is, but whatever it is, it's that cool bloodline trait.
Red mist or something.
Yeah, something.
Something like that.
All right, so go for it, mate. Hitting on 3s with 6 attacks. Okay, you can re-roll that 1 miss. and
I
you
missed.
missed. Excellent. You are strength 6 on the charge because of strength of steel. Toughness 5 orc, so winning on 3s.
3s.
Get them all.
Oh, damn.
Spicy.
Luna!
Spicy. What is that, 5?
That is 5.
5 of them. All right, that goes straight through my heavy armor and shield, so it gives me 4 upward saves. Why did I decide to do this? Let's salt the wound a little more, Christos. Well done, mate. All right, 4 upward saves for the Iron Skin Shield. I save 2, 3 wounds go through, and he butchers me in a single round. Very good.
That wasn't the glorious fight we'd planned.
It wasn't, but there it is.
Give you a final bit of entertainment.
Indeed, and
Bit
instead...
of hammer and tong.
It was just a wish. It was a wash. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Wow, what a game. What a ridiculous little cluster mash that we had over here with just, we just very much saw, 6th edition fear rules in play.
Yep.
Oh boy.
I think that's the first time, well, apart from our last game, that I've played with this, but that's really a time where I've seen it fully play out.
Indeed,
like that.
and it played out hard.
Even though I wasn't winning combats.
Yep, we found ourselves here.
Yep.
So, in this case, the orcs are getting driven deep out back into their territory. There'll be no raiding the dwarven and realms of men. They're going to have to, head back to their camps and regroup and find a new Black Orc war boss to lead them. These boys are like, oh damn, and they're getting the hell out of here. Gonna have to pick from amongst their number to start leading. There's going to be a lot of challenges fought between this unit to see who will lead the clan from here on out.
At least one of them will get to grow bigger now.
Indeed, one of them's going to get huge and swole. And, Dragislav is going to continue. He'll just raise all of these dead things to be his new minions and continue on his way in through the Badlands to go and find this fabled dragon and hope to, slay it, drink its blood, and finally lift the red thirst and become just an immortal knight for ages for coming. Indeed, amazing. But there it is, guys. We're going to have a quick chat about this in the post-game. And there it is. It is a Vampire Counts victory in the end. Woof. Oh, boy. Good game, Nick.
Good game. Really good
game, mate.
My first ever fantasy victory.
How good is that?
In all of the years, all of the games we've played together,
Yeah.
it's normally been domination. So, so it's great to get a win.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Even
Number
if
one.
it did, even if the scenario was sort of favouring me, the army list probably favouring me.
Yes.
Look, I had the advantages and it's what it took. Alright, but I'll take it.
Mate, take it to the bank. You goddamn right. Cash that check. But wow, what a game.
Wow,
That was
the fear.
gnarly.
The fear is just, I was outpositioned at points and it just didn't matter.
No.
It just...
No.
Yeah.
All it took was a couple of bad rounds of rolling, whether it was in combat or on panic checks or...
Leadership tests,
Yeah.
like
Ooh.
the break test.
Indeed.
Oh my gosh.
Indeed.
Leadership 9 and things just scattering.
I know. Oh, spicy.
Absolutely
Spicy.
brutal.
Yeah, there were some big swings. The moment where the Black Orcs and the Orc boys hit the unit with the vampires, and it was looking real grim.
Yeah.
Real grim for
Yes.
the vampires. The entire unit of whites got killed in a single round of combat.
Oh my
That
gosh.
was, and the vampire was down to 1 wound remaining.
One wound. Like, thank everybody for Invocation of Ned.
Indeed.
Oh yeah.
The fact that the vampire was almost dead, Orc and Goblin turn 1.
Twice.
Turn
twice.
1.
He got down to 1 wound twice.
But you just couldn't kill him. Dragislav, he will not be killed.
Dragislav, the unkillable.
The undying. So good. So good. Yeah, like, honestly, if he had died at that point from the rock lobber, we just would have re-racked.
Yeah.
We would have just had to restart. Would have taken some time, would have been annoying, but if the vampire dies turn 1,
Look, I'm glad we didn't have to, with the amount of time that it takes us to set up a game.
took a little while.
It's
Took a little while.
we would have been here all night.
We chat. We chat a lot. You know, we don't exactly do it in a timely fashion.
We're not efficient.
No. But what else? What was a couple of the big ones? My first initial charges just failing miserably. It was a bit of a game of bad dice rolls for me.
Yep.
Largely speaking,
Yeah.
I think the one time when my dice rolls were like, wow, real good, was that Black Orc and boys combat, because I killed a lot. Killed a lot that
savage.
round.
That was savage. Though a lot of those wounds did come from the crumbling, just because you'd
killed
put
so
a
many.
bunch on, and then it's
Yeah,
wow.
it just like doubles
Really
it
stacks
almost.
up.
It does. It very much does. You put a lot of hurt on the undead and they crumble quick.
Yeah.
I just was only able to do that once. just the once. When I slammed into the knights with the chariot, like I didn't expect to beat the knights. I thought, maybe in the first round I might beat them, but there's no way I crumble them enough that eventually that chariot's going to run.
No.
Knew that. But what I didn't expect was to hit them with the chariot and put 1 wound across, force 1 armor save, which is safe.
And
So-
then just scatter and
Yeah, and just
die,
immediately
yeah.
break and run and get cut down. I was like, okay, I charged a chariot into the knights. I should have at least killed a couple, right? Again, I wasn't going to wipe the unit, but I was happy to waste that chariot in diminishing that unit a bit.
Yeah.
Taking a couple of knights out makes that unit not as scary.
Absolutely. Though, I just trundled that up the side the entire time, mismanaging it, so that didn't really cause you many problems anyway, if I'm being honest.
You're right. You're right.
It's a learning experience,
Indeed. I mean, the way that the terrain came out, just kind of like blocking the flanks, basically just funneled us down the middle.
The fact that we were narrowed into the middle and then the flanks were really blocked up, just meant that we just formed that huge pit of a melee.
Oh boy.
And and it was deadly. That was super deadly. That's where most of the death on the field occurred. Just
Indeed.
Within about like 8 inches of each other.
Indeed.
It's crazy.
Yep. Even if, and so like when, the Black Orcs and the boys hit the flank and like had that horrible combat with your general who flubbed horrendously.
As per usual.
But he got it back in the end. He got it back.
He did something. I can't the shock and this is my general lived and killed some things. Wild.
Killed the enemy general in
Wild.
single combat.
Yes.
After almost dying twice. But yeah, and then, the following turn was obviously you charging me back with the skeletons and the zombies. Now, even if my 2 units didn't panic on Leadership 9 and just flee immediately, even if that didn't happen, at that point, I was getting charged in the rear of the boys, no ranks from them, and a bunch of combat res. Charged in the flank of the Black Orcs, suddenly gaining no ranks from them. So unless at that point My Black Orc General put like a bunch of overkill wounds in the challenge because you only had one, and you know, if I put through 3 or 4 or something, realistically probably something like 3.
Yeah.
Maybe if I got lucky. And my Black Orcs did a whole bunch of killing. We would have had to do a lot to not just end up automatically breaking and fleeing from there anyway.
Absolutely.
And then maybe just getting cut down rather than fleeing away into the background.
And look, as we saw with that round of combat then with our generals, there's no saying that, like, my general could have just cut yours down because he was going to go first anyway. Like,
Indeed. But without the rerolls and without strength 6.
Oh, 100%.
So he would have been...
If I'd have rolled exactly like I did that, like in that last round, it would have happened, but...
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Who knows? You know.
Probably. So, wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
Crazy.
What a wild game.
Yeah.
You know, it's the Vampire Count's second game, my Vampire Count's second game on the channel, and they have come out swanging.
Oh, absolutely.
Both games.
Jeez. Scary.
You know.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're coming on here, anyone out there in the community, you coming on here, you best be warned.
You watch out. Watch out for my vamp boy. Dragislav doesn't take prisoners.
No. Oh, hell no.
Maybe just good-looking female ones. And just a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's a vampire, that's what he does. But otherwise, no prisoners. Well, there you go, guys. A wild game, a savage game.
Savage, absolutely.
Oh my
savage.
God, I tell you what, it was at times a little bit tough to get through. Let me tell you.
Yes.
It was a rough one. And, you know, a couple of those rough moments did go back and forth. You know, the initial rock lobber almost killing the vampire.
I was so worried at that point.
Indeed, until we found or like remembered that.
Hang on.
I can just heal him.
It's not that bad.
And the chip advantage in terms of magic was 100% in the vampires.
Exactly.
So there was no way for me to stop the vampire magic really. And then, you know, there was, you know, some bad ones for me when my charges did nothing.
Yeah.
And then another rough one for you when your general didn't manage to, like, you tried the double Van Hells and just walked into range to get hit in the front and flanked in the and then hit in the flank.
Yeah.
And then the entire unit of whites was gone.
Yeah, I
General's
think that
down to 1.
Look, that was a mistake. I really should have been pushing my zombie unit up rather than...
It would have been the safer bet.
It'd be the safer bet. Then
For sure.
If they'd have gotten charged by the 2 units, they may have died as well, but then I would have gotten a flank charge with my Grave Guard. That would have been... I think throwing my vampire into the meat grinder was a bad idea.
It was a bit
ended
of a
out
misplay.
playing
It was a bit of a misplay.
Okay, but hey.
Yeah, in the end, didn't matter. But, you know, it could have.
You live and you learn. Right?
Indeed. That's Warhammer, baby.
Yeah.
But there it is, guys. There it is. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and you got this far, and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. All it's going to do is put more of my videos in your feed when I upload them, and if you got this far, I'm sure you want that. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. It is our members that are continuing to drive the growth of this channel. So if you want to be part of it, consider becoming a channel member. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, links in the description. But until next time, I'm Stos.
I'm Nick.
Happy wargaming, and be good to your mother. Dance for me.
Dance like a monkey, dance like a monkey.
Oh my God.
Monkey.
Hope you enjoyed that, ladies and gentlemen.